Rage Mat Plays and our Pathfinder party. Hello, Pathfinder party.
Hello.
Hi.
We left off somewhere in the middle of a fight.
Just before a fight. That's as much as I remember.
It's like a continuing fight, because we did a fight, and then we pissed off other people, but then they weren't technically here yet, so...
Right.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, I should probably rejoin as player. Quiet me in GM mode. Oh, and then I click the button and it does nothing. Oh, there we go.
Should host the bat. Wait, no, because I'm gonna fire up my own thing. Burp.
We're gonna have a couple of technical issues. Apparently, a couple of people loaded in, able to see the entire map for some reason, instead of just line of sight.
Not me.
No. Initially loaded in, everything was good. When I came back from taking out my trash and getting my set up, I could see everything.
Yeah, fun part is you don't have to be in GM mode to do that. Sometimes Roll20 just decides to do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey. You want to do a thing, okay? Okay.
You know, if I get off my ass and actually deal with the forge stuff, we won't have to worry about that anymore.
There can be good destinations of having slabs, but
while people are loading in, anybody remember last time besides ending up just before a fight?
I remember stuff from time. Tobias touched some journals and got his mind stabbed with a dagger a couple times, lost a lot of wisdom. And they were talking about how this brilliant kid from the streets was admitted to the academy, and the snobby rich people didn't like it and decided to torment him. And something about him being in the scullery, and that's where we're at now. And that's what I remember.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
And there was obviously a fight in the scullery.
And the kobolds want to make sure that Tobias reads some more.
Need to make sure he keeps up on his reading.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my wisdom goes down even further, so I don't heal anybody.
Yeah, I do find it hilarious that after finding out, oh, you take wisdom damage from the books, you guys have still decided, let's make the cleric do it.
Well, I am like the only dedicated spellcaster in the group.
It's true.
The Oracle is both, but not dedicated. If anyone could read this stuff really well, it would be my character.
Uh-huh.
Also, even with your penalties, I think I still have less wisdom, so...
Also, it is damage, not drain, so...
Well, that's...
We'll come back eventually.
It's still just as bad right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Just as bad. Thankfully, I had a 19 wisdom to work with, but not anymore. Thankfully, most of my spells that I've been casting from the cleric side don't require saving throws.
Once we get to the point where Tobias jumps into combat faster than Zero, we know we've got him at the right wisdom.
Oh, that's so funny.
It is.
Kill it with fire.
No, that's my job.
That's your job. Anyways, yeah, so we just finished killing a couple guys, and then you said something about more guys coming. So,
We also
That's fair.
almost fell into a hole into the basement, and there was horrible things down there.
yes.
That is actually something very important. What happened? If anybody remembers, what happened
We were
with that hole into the basement?
we were looking
There's a
around
giant
this
snake
room.
thing down there. Right?
I know, it's the
Mm.
giant zombie mosh pit, and you don't want to be in there.
Tammara smelled something in here, so we tried to get a look in there and went that way, and a bookshelf fell down and collapsed in here, I think.
Does
And I
anybody
don't-
remember any other details about the bookshelf?
Remember there was a boarded off area. I don't know if that has anything to do with the bookshelf, though.
Okay.
Like, there was an area we were going to go to, and that's where the floor collapsed, I think, was right that area.
Yeah. That is where the boarded off area was.
So we have detoured around because, yeah.
Because the bookshelf was being.
Someone animated. But don't remember anything else. I remember there was some wispy gremlin thing that kept lighting a candle in the other room. I don't know what that's
That
about.
is an accurate way to describe a cat.
Well, I don't know what it
Yeah,
was.
I don't think
but-
Vi ever actually told anybody what it looked like.
Yeah.
The thing did a thing.
There's it. We go in the room, the candle's out. We come back in the room, the candle's on. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Didn't Zero see it?
I'm just saying that's an accurate way to describe a cat.
All
Except the
right.
cats can't.
So we have our play-by-play. We have our replay. Oh, we have also just knocked open a door and found a bunch of guys behind it.
Well, if I remember correctly,
And-
this door is partially blocked, so it's hard to get it open.
Were they playing hide the salami?
No, they are not playing hide the salami.
Must have been dice then.
But since the door is now jammed open, it is going to be difficult terrain. Do we decide difficult terrain or squeezing? I can't
Where's the
remember. Did you guys get it
difficult
all the way
terrain?
open and broke off? Or did you guys open it part way and jam it?
I believe we completely broke it off.
Broke it off. Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
Because Zero rolled
So-
a 24.
Yeah. We will need some initial. Start this off then.
Oh, we're doing new initiatives? Good. I might get roll better than a
Uh-huh.
6.
Yeah, because I opened a door and there were things.
Select my token. Roll my initiative. I rolled better than a 6. Not the roll I'd actually want to use that on, but
I apparently do all the things first.
I'll take
Nope.
my 6.
I do all the things first. You roll.
Either way, we both got a nat 20.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can do things first. Like, make that door even more of an impediment by putting a grease in front of it, or on it, or behind. Let me see what my spells are. I'm down on some spells. Oh, I don't have grease anymore.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with my, hit and all that.
Don't forget your wand, right? Don't use it too much, but use it just enough.
I've used it 3 times already.
47 charges to go.
Indeed.
You can't control like multiple spheres at once. Be like sphere. Be like, oh shit.
Oh, what
Alright,
would happen
so-
if I let off 47 spears at once?
No. Get this show on the road.
The building
So,
would burn
Tobias,
down.
you are up first. After Zira pushes the door off its hinges, suddenly you have another group of knights.
And the door's over here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to channel positive energy because I'm assuming the party members are wounded.
Because you're such a
I'm
guy.
okay, mostly.
I'm wounded, so I mean this will help me out. So
Mhm.
everybody gets back 9 hit points if they're wounded.
Yay! Artemis is happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that includes the Eidolon.
Yes. Everything that is living in the area that is not dead gets back 9 hit points.
You want to make sure
This guy and this guy?
you're not hitting the people who might just be unconscious.
Yes, I would obviously exclude those two if they're not already dead.
See, you
They're
say
not
that,
dead.
but Tatter is Tatter.
Uh-huh.
She
I
likes
probably
to
should
play
have asked
those
that
games.
first, but I'll just give them a bop on the head, I guess, next round. when they go to
somebody caught it for you, so yes, you can exclude them.
Yeah, I'll exclude those two. Weren't there more people than those two in this room?
No,
It's just
it was
those two.
a different
Those two-
room.
Those two in the golem automaton thingamajigger. Okay.
Yep.
That's what it sucks. It's
And
like,
just
okay,
like the others, it is standing there like nothing is happening.
we forgot we killed people in this room, and they're like all right here. Bing, bing, bing. Be like, no! Or, they were all unconscious right there. Be like, no!
Thankfully, I'm not sure that effect goes through walls.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
True.
It also doesn't say it does.
Most spells require line of sight, and it's a spell-like ability, isn't it? Or is it supernatural?
Supernatural.
Oh, then maybe.
I'm radiating positive energy in every direction. 30 feet.
Anyway, Nudki, you're up.
I wonder if that would make the grass grow faster.
So this dude,
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming he's with us.
He's
Oh,
You broke up a little bit there. Say again.
This dude, assuming he's aware of us.
Yes.
I think he's standing in front of the door looking at it and going, oh shit.
Yeah, they came to check out the door, and then suddenly it was off its hinges, and they're like, "Oh,
Oops.
And then there's a
Okay.
murder kobold in front of him.
yeah." They have the
So-
Kobold blender.
Yet Zira's just pulling the stitch. Hi.
Hi.
So Nick gonna move up there. And let's see. Distance should be good. 50 and 35. Yep, like good. Let's do
Hi,
something
Countess. Hi, kitty. Hi, you leaving?
basic to start off. And it's over.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Hit very nicely.
sploosh.
And that'll never happen again tonight.
It's gonna splatter all over his clothes.
So
Make a
it
mess.
splatters on him. He kind of yelps a bit, starts rubbing it off of his face. And then
That
you've
sounds like
still
a
got
great
Artemis.
idea. You got acid all over your face, and you put your hand on your face where the acid is.
Yep.
Well, you see, he wasn't wearing a mask.
Jesus.
It's like
It's a
that
flying
kid that
power
microwaved the
effect.
glow stick.
Dicky out here just throwing Corona.
We need a new spell that does viral damage.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Pretty sure Crota is just doing. Actually, no. I think it does corrosive and intelligence damage because it attacks the brain too.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. Sure does.
Attacks the lungs of the brain.
Yep.
Anyhow, is Artemis doing anything?
Yeah. He gonna run up to. Yeah, this dude.
Okay.
Because it looks like the thing that tried to smack him earlier.
Is that a charge or just a mosey on over there and hit him?
Well, it's difficult terrain, so no, that would
No charge. That's right.
However, why don't you go ahead and roll a d20 one more time?
Oh,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I think he just did maximum damage. Just about to do a kill. Oh no, no kill there.
Nope, no gib, but that is going to maximize all your rolls. And you know what? We haven't used the critical hit deck yet.
Ooh, shiny.
Am I reading
So,
right
for the-
that right? That would be at least 20 points of damage. Could you do 1d6 plus 4?
Wait a minute, I
Yeah.
got a nat 20 on both? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nat 20 and then a nat 20 on the critical for confirm.
Which makes it maximum damage.
Yeah, which makes
Very
it
nice.
maximum damage.
Oh.
So yeah, 12, 8. That's 20 points of damage, and you get a pull from the critical deck.
Yay! Make it the cyberspace critical deck.
Cyberspace critical deck. I do not have that one.
I'm sure we can make that up
Dematerializes.
for you. Let's see, it's a piercing critical. It'll be like right through the eye. A real eye dies instantly. Or stab through both ears. Hearing impaired dies instantly.
Oh, I love that
So,
one.
roll a d6 for me to see how many cards you burn.
A D6, huh?
Yep. Not burn, but how many cards I'm pulling before I get to yours.
Okay.
All right. Card number 5 with a natural attack. Oh wait, no. For this, it does bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, or magic. So with a, technically, it's all. So do you want
Piercing,
bludgeoning,
slashing,
piercing, slashing?
Yeah, something. One of those.
Yeah.
It is a bite.
Chomp.
All of the above.
No, I have to choose one. Which one do you want to do?
Roll again?
I would do
There's 4
piercing.
options?
Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
They don't have a D3.
Go for it.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, just alphabetical order.
Slash roll 1d3. There you go.
There you go.
All right, so slashing, lip cut. So double damage
What the f-
on top of the damage you already did,
Well,
and 1 bleed. And if he had a chance to cast any kind of spells, they have a 20% chance of spell failure. So, yeah.
So wait a minute. It said double damage on the card as well.
It said, so double damage and 1 bleed. Target gains 20% failure chance for verbal spells until healed.
So he
What
takes 40 damage, 1 bleed.
Yep.
What I'm picturing
Okay.
here is the bite, like, just hooked over the lip and just ripped all the flesh from, your jaw down right off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
basically,
goddamn
just-
much. Artemis just gets on top of his haunches, hugs the guy, and just rips his face off.
Like, rips the lower
It's-
half of his face off. Yeah.
A very intimate kiss.
So he
They're
is
getting
now
married in next June.
Hey, some people are into that.
he is now bleeding rather profusely, and he is starting to wobble, but he's still standing. Bye.
Barely.
It's your turn.
Ice cube his face.
That would just numb the pain for him.
Okay. So,
Now, see, she makes a face for him out of ice.
yeah, the
Ah.
other 2 are blocked. So, he's still standing after that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Even I have more than 40 hit points. I mean, I only have 41, but
You can
I
tell
don't.
that he is just barely standing, but he is standing.
So I'll say this with how we roleplayed it. Artemis was very thankful for the healing and wanted to get a gift for Tobias.
Oh,
God.
oh! I don't need the lower part of the guy's face, though.
Hey, you know how cats bring you like dead animals and stuff?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, they can bring you
Exactly.
a jawbone.
Also, hello, Deceptive. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, right. I need to check the thing. He is within 30. Yay!
I can't find a good icon
What?
for bleed, so
It-
just gonna use this one.
What?
I'm not entirely sure what you just did there.
I rolled the attack, but it didn't roll the attack.
Huh?
That's just damage, right?
Yeah. It does damage. Where's
All
the
it did
rest?
was roll the damage. Where's the rest of it?
I don't know.
Do you have something checked
I'm
off
very
that shouldn't be checked off?
confused.
I'm just gonna say roll 20, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So is that 20 or is it 30? I'm confused.
Yeah.
The 30 would be if it was a crit, which it's not a crit, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's an ice cube now.
He's an ice cube, but he's still bleeding.
We're collecting statues.
No, he's not bleeding anymore.
But there's he's beyond dead. Not my 20.
Is he gonna fall over and shatter like on Demolition Man?
Let me double check.
He makes a good roadblock for the other guy, though, doesn't he?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with it. He falls over and shatters.
Yes.
His square is now also difficult terrain.
And
I was gonna
slippery.
say, it's magical cold, so it's not gonna melt anytime soon.
We make this fun for ourselves, don't we?
Well, they have to come to us anyway, so.
Zero, you're up.
Oh boy!
Here I go
Alright.
killing again.
Can
Here
I
I go
get
killing
past
again.
Artemis?
Yes.
Alright.
I can move to the side.
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out like where exactly I want to go.
I mean, if you want to, you can pole vault off him.
Okay then.
That'd be a leapfrog, not pole vault.
Oh wait, what am I
Not for the
thinking of?
fact- If not for the fact that I know these guys just throw their weapons, I would be severely tempted just stay here and let them try to hit me. But I know they throw their weapons. So
They're trying to hit me
I'm
and get
gonna
me?
move up. And I think that's just a single pick then. Yeah. Well, we're getting lots of those tonight, aren't we?
Lovely.
Is that another crit?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's only a normal
Jesus.
crit, but 32
For
points.
that guy?
Yeah.
Well,
God
Okay.
damn it, Sammy!
thank you, Lance.
Ugh.
Well, he is now on the ground.
Was this supposed to be a hard fight? Because
No. If you had done both of the fights together, like if they had an extra round to figure out what was going on and unjam the door, it would have been harder. But for one, you guys keep critting, and two, you guys did the smart thing of not breaking down the door until the other fight was over. Because these guys work in groups of 5. You split
yeah, we
them.
only faced 2 here, so where are the rest?
Yeah.
3 are in this room, yeah.
Attack
All right, so
Speaking of,
he's
where's the fifth
Ow.
guy?
No, there's two.
he
There's 3 in
There-
this room,
there-
and there were 2 in that room.
I just can't see him. That's all.
yeah.
Right.
Oh no, the dogs of the neighborhood are all howling again.
Oh, boo.
Owu is banned.
Awu is banned.
Nope.
Banned
not allowed.
forever.
Hey, as long as Chirp and Squeak aren't banned, I'm good.
And
Ah!
All right. Well, he's gone. So, moving on to the other guy. He is actually going to pull a dagger and his hatchet.
I'm surprised he's not scared. Saw both his allies
Yeah.
die in an
Yeah.
instant.
Yeah, there is definitely the smell of him shitting himself. But these guys
what
aren't
the fuck just
exactly.
happened?
Fetch me my brown pants.
These guys aren't exactly the smartest bunch.
You let me take a swing at him?
Yep.
Place your bets!
No bet.
No.
Oh, so he's gonna die slowly. Okay.
Alright, that will hit. Ah! New mouse is very sensitive.
One of them has to die slowly. How else is Zero gonna have any fun?
Fair. Fair.
Tammara, you're up.
All right. Anyway, let's see what's
Or
happening.
tomorrow for that
So I
matter.
have to peek around the corner. So, oh no, that's a dead one. Well, I guess I will follow behind and see if there's anything left in there.
One dying and a pile of ice.
Yeah.
I can squeeze past him, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Artemis is not currently in combat.
Let's see. This is
Well, in
difficult
melee.
terrain that I'm on, and then this is difficult terrain too.
Mhm.
Okay, so
That is correct.
The only thing about Artemis is he's got something in his mouth.
It was something in his teeth.
they don't think I can make it further for everyone else, so I will actually just back up. I'll
Okay.
hold here for now, I think. That's my turn.
Alright, well, dead. Tobias!
He melts a little.
He melts a little. There you go.
I'm gonna wander up to the door, find a chunk of door that would look like I could jam in between the gears for the automaton, pick it up, and that'll be pretty much my turn.
Go ahead and jam that one.
No matter what it is, Tobias finds a way to penetrate something.
Oh, we were using the
Giggity.
lock.
So this guy, what does he look like? Passed out or?
The top one
Yes.
or the bottom one? Top one is knocked out, fucking cold. He bleeds a little.
Okay. How's this guy looking?
He's been hit a couple of times, but he's looking okay.
Sounds like
As
he's
much
looking
as-
tasty.
Sure, we'll go.
Okay.
$14, actually, be right on the cusp. Oh wait, he pulled his weapons out and I didn't actually do his shit. Well, that's my bad. And actually, that does not hit.
Oh. Well, Nudke's gonna move a bit. She should be able to see him there. And something nice and simple.
Very good. But that
And-
also does not hit. Vi, you're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna squeeze out of the way for Vi, because yeah.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Do the ceiling shuffle. Hey, that's actually a straight shot. Doesn't hit corners. That's like the cleanest
Right?
angle I think I've seen on one of these. Just barely.
Sniper shot.
God,
Oh no,
why
if
are
you
you
want a
corner
sniper shot, we gotta
sniping?
get my sniper kobold back out. Hitting people in the eye from 100 feet away, minimum.
Ooh.
You pre-fired me, bro. You pre-fired me.
Yeah. Boink. Do the thing. Definitely not. Roll 20.
Oh.
Oh,
There
there
we
it
go.
goes.
Well, 14's on the
Versus
cusp.
touch.
Yeah, 15 to touch.
And no, I was thinking about the other guy's armor. For some reason, they actually have less armor because they have dexterity.
Okay.
Mm.
That's odd.
Da, da, da. 14 touch will hit.
Yay!
Huzzah.
So, hit 11. And he is looking a bit bloodied at this point.
You're bloodied and cold.
A bit bloodied and cold. Zero, you are up.
All right. Let's make sure this guy regrets his life choices.
Probably not
I
hard.
mean...
Mhm.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
Ooh.
Please roll again.
Ruh-roh.
Just a d20. Or melee, yeah. Okay, so it's just a fail. It is not a critical. Alright, but your offhand does hit.
Yay!
And he passes out in a lump.
Yeah.
Crunch. Right, well, that was fun.
Like I said, thanks, Sammy. Like I said, you guys actually split them up rather than giving them time to band together, which is the smart way to do these fights. So,
Right.
now both sides of the hallway are dead. Now you have free reign to check out the scullery as well
Yes.
as the kitchen.
You must search
Gonna-
the
gonna
kitchen
go
and
in
the
front of
scullery.
Tobias and drop off his gift.
No, thank you. I don't need that. But I will find all the things in this room.
You will find all of them. That's in the scullery, or is that in the kitchen?
Whatever room I'm currently in.
You are currently in the hallway between the two.
Oh,
I see nothing.
Mine's
I
for the
choose.
kitchen.
I choose
I
this room.
recommend going to the scullery.
I
Okay.
choose this room.
In the scullery, you find that the pantry, well, actually no, pantries. Sorry. You find that the scullery was very well used, but not very well tended to.
Hmm.
Seems that the scullery wench, i.e. the student that was the focus of so much ire, was really the only one that made any attempt to tend the place. But that is a bit convoluted by the fact that this is another area that looks like it's been abandoned for decades. Sure, the bandits have done some work to tend to it, but not a whole lot. And even places where you can see they have obviously worked at it, the rot and decay creeps back in.
Oh, that's nasty.
Nasty.
The conditions are livable, but only just.
Need to get out the Lysol.
But, let's see, Zira. Who else? Searching the other room. Just Zira?
Yeah, I think so, and I utterly failed. So I suspect I'm just gonna go over and follow everybody else.
You see what appears to be just a normal-ass kitchen.
We got
Zero
Weird
a
that
walks
they have
back
2
into the
ovens.
room, and her face is just too covered in blood to see anything.
I'm curious she just went cross-eyed and saw her own nose.
Saw her own nose, became very interested in her own nose.
So all this talk about the scullery, and it's just a rundown scullery. Nothing special
Yep.
in here.
And Vi's checking the other room. The one
Yeah,
back here.
Key.
Let's go check this one. Yeah.
Well, the one that Nudkey just went into.
When it's our turn, I
Is
will
that-
go ahead and check it.
So, Vi, you were specifically checking out that room?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
I
that
think it was
direction.
too.
So, Vi, out of the corner of your eye, you see your little fuzzy, kind of astral-looking, kind of almost living creature-looking friend scurry under the bed.
Uh-oh.
And you also find that there seems to be the remains of some kind of animal. Small, long, looks like some kind of weasel that is hiding under the bed. Not quite hiding, but the nose knows. Yes, thank you. But
First things first, Vi is going to peek around the corners and make sure there isn't a bookshelf ready to jump on them.
I think
And
I
then
already.
she's going to tug on Tobias's arm and point at the bed and the stuff under the bed.
Are we going to lift the bed? Going to do anything?
I'm not, because my strength is shit.
One of the nerds needs to ask one of these strong folks to lift the bed.
Alright, I'll go look. Lift the entire bed up.
Don't need a strength check or anything. It's actually quite easy to move.
Oh.
But when you do move it, you see that there are a few floorboards that have been disturbed, and suddenly a stench overwhelms your senses.
Bleh.
Oh!
And as you look into the floorboards, there appears to be a tiny hand, desiccated beyond any kind of recognition.
Ew.
It's humanoid at the very least, but the years have not been kind.
I'm going to very much wrinkle my nose and tell Vi, do you seriously want this thing?
I mean, she'll just shrug.
I'm going to put the bed back down.
Just growl over
And
growl to
leave.
Tira and Draconic. The thing ran under there.
Dude, there's just a hand. It's a really gross hand.
If
But,
there's
uh,
hand, there might be
common?
more.
Another thing you do notice is that the weasel appears to be considerably bigger than it normally should be. and the body is somewhat contorted.
What?
I have no idea what to make of this. Somebody smarter, please intervene.
Oh yeah, it's
Move
big
the
brain time.
bed and expose what's in the hole. It's probably the
Okay.
poor kid that worked in the scullery got murdered and stuffed under his bed.
Alright, I guess I will just put the bed over here and stand far away from the stank.
Yeah, I don't want to spell that.
Looks like the fur tube. Thank you, bye.
The stank can't be any worse than your pits.
Hey.
Well, as the bed is moved, Tobias, and you come take a look, the stank isn't as bad for you, because human nose is not meant to find stank, but it's pretty bad. There's definitely corpse rot going on. Now, as you pull the boards aside and actually reveal what is down in this hole, it's a very, very shallow, very, very shoddy kind of no effort put into it at all
It's too bad.
grave for a very small body. The desiccated
Yeah.
remains definitely look like a female.
Oh, what was
And,
the street student? Was it the street student male or female? They never said.
Female.
Okay, so this is probably her. Probably.
But without further inspection, not much else can really be told.
I should really carry holy water with me, but I never do. I'm just gonna say a blessing over the body, may you rest in peace or whatnot, and leave it alone for the moment. Maybe we'll bury it properly when we go to leave.
With fire?
Fire doesn't, it's not too bad. Fire works. I don't know what Aurory's funeral methods are, but could be fire.
Fire purges all.
Could you do a knowledge religion and find out?
Well, I mean, me don't know. I'm sure my character would know what his religion follows.
Yeah. If you
Sure
want to
do.
do a knowledge religion, I will allow you to do proper rites for your specific deity. That's sufficient enough. And considering that the school paid homage to Aurori, it's not a far shot to believe that a proper burial for this girl would follow those same rites.
Aurory's rights, yeah.
So, yes, after all of this is done, you would definitely be able to perform this rite.
For the moment, at least say a temporary blessing.
Yeah.
You rest in peace, and I will give you a proper burial here.
Are you going to do any other kind of inspection? Going to take a look at anything else in the room?
I did make a perception check.
Okay.
Maybe we should not disturb the body, though. I don't know. Want to look around it carefully, but try to respect.
So, Nudkey,
Till we go to move
something
it?
interesting that you notice. I'll get back to you in just a second, Tobias.
Yep.
Is not going to use her scent ability. That's very wise of you.
Don't smell too hard.
Yeah, you'd be nauseous. Nudkey, something interesting you do notice though. I put the DC for this pretty goddamn high, but honestly, it shouldn't be that high, so I'm just gonna give this to you. As you look at the corpse of the weasel, it looks like it was in the middle of some kind of transformation. And closer inspection, you're pretty sure that this was a witch's familiar. And it also vaguely matches the description that Vi has been given of the fur tube.
Fur tube.
Fur tube. I shall relay the knowledge of the fur tube.
Okay. Out of
But
that.
back to you, Tobias.
Okay.
It appears that the corpse was rather mangled and definitely was just shoved here to kind of get it out of the way.
Gotcha. All right. There's nothing else in the room. There's no chest, no bookshelves, no clothesbin.
There is I will give you this. There is a journal here.
Oh boy.
As you pick it up, you do not get attacked by some psychic terror.
I was gonna say, turn with the journal, aim at tomorrow, and then open it that way.
Ooh.
But you do feel a strange sensation as while you are reading through it, it's as if your mind is reading through it from the writer's perspective.
Oh.
And it explains that you were given a great opportunity here. That this was supposed to be a crack at a new life off the streets. It explains also that you were going to attempt to be a court mage, essentially. But a few entries later, the kids are very mean here. They say that I come off the street and that I shouldn't be here. The headmaster does nothing about it and says that this is just my place in life. A few entries later, another beating today. They've sent me to the scullery. They say that that is my place. And final entry is that the children have been very violent with this child. Also, that no matter what she does, the teachers seem to defer to the headmaster's plot of she just has to survive through it. This is all a test. The other kids are doing just fine, so she should be just fine too.
Lovely.
So the headmaster let their students abuse and eventually kill this one. Nice.
What a great
Because she was a
school.
street urchin.
I
And if you recall, the headmaster was the one that wanted the sheriff to bring a street urchin with promise in here.
Yeah, something's fishy about that.
Mm-hmm. The plot thickens.
Something's very fishy about that. I know what my spells are for tomorrow. I need augury. I gotta ask my god a question. Or 2, or 3, or 4. And hope I get some answers.
Speaking of tomorrow, quotes. At this point, you guys have been in here for about 4 or 5 hours. Combing
there
through
goes your
books,
spider climb,
combing through-
guys.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Enough time.
Fall on the floor.
Yeah, definitely goodbye spider climb.
Combat's
But
don't
combing
take
through
that
books,
long.
these fights, combing through the remains of
Takes a while, yes.
whatever you can find, it does take a while. So, I'm not sure if we nailed down when you guys got in here. Was that? Do we know if we did that early morning?
I don't think we
Yeah.
had a specific time that it was more just we rested up, did our stuff, and then came this direction.
I think we left it early morning, but whenever we arrived here, I think it's never stated.
Yeah.
Okay. So probably early afternoon.
That probably sounds right.
So you are now in late afternoon.
You know what
The
we
back
do?
end
We
of
go
late
back.
afternoon.
we go back here into the kitchen and we clean the tables off, and I have some lunch / dinner. Get out my
Dinner.
water stand and some travel
again,
rations.
The scullery and the kitchen are 2 different rooms. So if you want to go to the kitchen, that's the other room.
Was the kitchen in better shape than the scullery?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, I don't need a huge room. It's just the 5 or 6 of us. But okay, if the kitchen's in better shape, we'll go eat in the kitchen.
The kitchen's the one with the frozen dude.
And speaking of which,
I would assume that you guys tend to the
Sweep up?
corpses.
Loot the bodies.
Yeah, we gotta loop through the bodies. But, next time we go hunting, we're gonna use you to preserve the meat after we butcher the animal, because,
Yeah.
surround it in ice blocks, and we'll be able to carry much more with us for much longer before it spoils.
Unlimited magic cold.
I apologize, guys. I've had like 3 glasses of water at this point, so I need to pee.
Alright,
So
break.
if you
I'll be
want-
back too.
Yeah, quick break, couple of minutes, and we'll get back to it. Jeopardy
rattle.
music? Really?
Yep. What? You don't like Jeopardy music?
Alright, when everybody's back down, we'll go ahead and continue.
I'm here.
Oh, I need to go jam this automaton too.
Probably a good idea.
I like that
More
Tobias's.
penetration from Tobias.
I like that Tobias's first thought after reading a super depressing journal is, let's eat.
I was hungry, man.
Well, they
I'm
probably
very hungry.
girl to death and then buried her under the floorboards in the scullery. Hey, let's go have lunch.
My stomach waits on no man, woman, or deity.
Or diet, apparently.
Yep, find another splinter of wood, or a chunk of bone, or a block of magic ice, and
Yeah,
go
you can
disable
find
that
something.
automaton. And maybe it'll disable it. Maybe it won't. Won't know until they get activated.
Alright, so, do we have everybody? I heard Felis, I heard Lance. I think I heard Drax.
No, Finder is still getting a drink.
Okay.
No, you're not allowed to eat the bodies.
That one was too far gone anyway.
Not of sentient creatures, please.
These guys, on the other hand.
Not of sentient creatures.
Tobias
I'm
being very
joking.
adamant about let's not cannibalize.
I'm joking. I'm not Zira.
Different species. It's not cannibalism.
I know, I'm still not. Tobias has still not come to Zero eating the elf.
She was hungry.
Just be glad it was a kobold, because lizards don't really care about how they start eating something. Now, Tammara, on the other hand, being a gnoll, they have specific directions they start from.
Hmm.
Ass first.
Alright, I am back. Sorry for the extra
The
wait.
soft, tender
I forgot
bits.
to actually get ready tonight.
Oh,
Ready?
Like, I usually prep myself with a drink and snacks beforehand, but I was busy wiping the rat people out of a mountain.
Wait, what now?
Total War Warhammer.
I was gonna say probably Skaven.
Yeah, I've taken their entire mountain pass in the span of 3 turns.
Nice. Alright, folks. So, where are we going here? Have we decided whether or not you guys want to camp for the night?
Oh no, it's too early to
Or-
camp for the night.
Okay.
We were gonna have a dinner and we're gonna loot the bodies.
Okay.
I would
The
like
bodies,
to,
again,
you know,
are standard loot for these guys. So, a couple of daggers
Masterwork
apiece
stuff.
for the scavengers, masterwork hatches for each scavenger, masterwork scale mail on the knights, a shoddily made gaff on each knight, and a well-made net.
Take the masterwork weapons. Leave the heavy shit. Take the poisons if they have them.
Yep.
Anyone want some flayed man thing?
No,
We were just talking about that.
and do not eat that in front of me.
Oh, I heard. It just gave me the idea of actually having a corruption of eating sentient things in my
Delicious
campaign.
man flesh.
Because it occurs to me that's a thing people might resort to.
That was a fun mechanic in that Tharsis game.
Okay,
So- You have had a, we'll call it a light rest. You guys are just jaw-jacking for the moment.
not
So
enough
you
to
can
reset.
Yeah, not enough to reset, but
I want to create more bits.
it is enough to gain back like a D4 of health.
you know, because it'd be really inconvenient in the middle of the fight. God damn it, I gotta pee! Or
Yeah,
Well,
a
you
D4
find that
for every.
Oriole Blast of Vi, and hey,
Alright.
So a D4 for every +1 you have on your con modifier.
Really?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I am okay.
and if you have none,
Thanks
If you
for
have
that.
none, then a D4.
okay.
I'm back to full hit points off that.
It wasn't damaged in the first place.
I know, right?
But you don't get back spells, you don't get back supernatural abilities, and you don't heal stat damage. But hey, free heal.
I'm totally gonna come up with a spell that makes you have to go number 1 or number 2 in the middle of a fight.
Oh god.
Just call it brown pants.
Well, it's the brown noise.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Just imagine how distracting that would be, though, right? you try to hold it in, or do you let it go? And either way causes penalties and issues for you.
There you go. The brown
And
noise
not
is
just
a modern
you.
masterpiece.
So
Everyone
as
who
you
can
spend
hear
some
the
time in here,
masterpiece has to make a save.
15 minutes go by, half an hour roughly goes by, but you do notice that there is a door over here. And you do start hearing strange sounds from this direction.
Let's go to strange sound direction.
Strange
Seems
sounds.
smart.
direction.
I'll cast my light spell on one of those daggers.
Get there, Vi.
picked up. And then I will follow the
Vi
zero.
just jumping over tables.
And running the
Yep,
fuck.
she just hurdles the table.
We're going this way.
Oh,
Strange
is
Yeah,
this-
sound.
that is a door in front of you guys, by the way, Tammara and Vi.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought that's where we're going. Is there a door over here then? Or...
Strange sounds
Noise
over here.
investigations.
Oh, strange sound over there. I thought they were by the door
No,
thing
not by
over
the door.
there.
No,
Oh,
they're
okay.
from over here.
I was gonna say that's odd for Vi to run away.
So, as you look over in the direction of the strange sounds, you notice that one of these ovens, for one, why are there two ovens? One of these
Why would
ovens
there be
is
two
in
ovens? This is a school.
significantly later state of disrepair than the other.
Not only is it
The-
a school, it's a school for witches. Everyone make sure there aren't children scattered around here.
It's in
They
the
might
oven.
be cooking dinner, and yeah.
Where are the
But,
children?
and you already know the answer to that. Most of the children escaped.
Most.
Most.
I mean, we already know one didn't.
Yeah, true.
And something else you notice, actually, Vi, I'm just gonna give this to you. The oven on the right, you see one of the stovetop lids come up for a moment, an eye looks out at you, and it slams back down.
Hmm.
Mommy.
Do I smell anything in particular?
It's a very strange scent, almost chemical in nature, but definitely organic. And it's definitely coming from the one on the right.
Hmm.
Ruh-oh.
Use your
I
words,
mean,
Vi.
it would
What
be
is
nice
it?
and warm.
Oh, she's gonna shoot Tobias a dirty look.
What did you see? Use your words.
You know what? Just for that,
She
say it
makes
in
a new
draconic.
sign. She makes a new sign, I'm with stupid, pointing at Tobias.
I'll say fine. I'll look
Oh,
at
are we
it.
playing a game? I'll play the game. I spy with my little eye something with a letter. Oh,
Tamara's gonna hold her shield up for cover just in case something strange happens, and she's gonna open up the container with her other paw.
What do you mean, just in case something strange happens? Something strange is gonna happen.
What do you mean open container?
The thing
You
that
said
the
lid,
eyeball
right?
thing poked out of.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this arrow's
it's
pointing.
a stovetop lid.
Yeah.
That then. I will open that.
Okay. Well, Tammara,
Yes.
you're gonna lose your hand.
I need you. Well, let me.
She was
double
holding her
check here.
tower
It might
shield
be
in
a
front of her.
reflex save before a strength save. Aeon is being slow, I apologize. But as you touch the lid,
Yep.
you have difficulty removing your hand, and suddenly
Uh oh.
the entire thing starts to stand up to to life.
Ooh,
It's a mimic!
mimic.
Oven mimic.
I would like to do a thing. As soon
Like
as
to
I
do a
know
thing.
as soon as I know that Tammara can be clear,
I don't think there is a clear.
A clear?
The entire
or no.
thing starts to contort to a very strange creature
Fuck it.
with tentacle-like limbs, and the feet
Tentacles, you say?
on the oven start to move about as if sentient.
I want to do a thing. And I apologize to Tammara.
Alright, so if you had known about it, you'd get a reflex save to not touch it, but since you are already touching it, it is a strength check to get free.
Please, please pass. Because the second you do, I'm doing a thing.
Okay, you are able to get free.
Ooh. Can I move away, or do I have to? Are we in combat
You
now?
have one action you can do. Meanwhile, everybody else, we are rolling initiative.
Can I have a mimic for a pet?
No.
I want it as my
I
familiar.
mean,
Would it be mimicking a pet?
Oh my god, I just had it.
Oops, that was the wrong
Fun
button.
idea.
There goes one of my crits for the night.
Rip.
Hey, there's the other one.
Can you imagine rolling a summoner and specking your Eidolon heavily into like stealth and illusion play, but your Eidolon itself is a mimic?
that'd be pretty great.
So you just sneak your mimic into the room, have it wander somewhere, plop itself down, it looks like a chest, and then the people in the room go, how the fuck did that chest get there?
Let's go open it.
I believe you can do that with the advanced familiar stuff for wizards.
Yes, I want a
You
mimic
can
for a
have
pet.
a mimic. Yeah.
Making sure that initiatives are in.
I'm looking for like a speak with dead spell at the moment. I don't think level 1 and level 2 cleric spells cover speak with dead anymore, though.
No. It's really weird. Language
All
spells
right.
in particular seem to be isolated higher up.
So, Vi, you are up. This thing has slowly come to life. And, is now trying to grasp at Tammara as Tammara gets away.
Oh, I just realized I didn't actually roll.
Who wouldn't grasp at tomorrow, though?
Didn't you?
That's fine though.
Right?
And
Okay,
yes,
so you're ahead of
that
Tammara.
is level 3.
I got one called Ancestral Communion. That's about the closest that I can come to.
Okay.
And so, Nudki, since you did say that you had an action prepared as soon as Tammara got free, you can also use a single action.
Right now?
Yes. Prior to initiative.
Great.
Oh
Okay then.
no! We go again.
You know, it's very interesting that the pit is the same size as the mimic, so is it going to be like
It's still 20 feet down.
stuck?
Well, it does have a reflex save, so let's see what happens. Okay then.
Oh, it failed big time.
Yes, it did. Oh god. So, there is now a mimic in a 20-foot deep pit, struggling to get out. Vi, it is your turn.
Okay. So now that it's 20 feet down,
Don't forget it does
can't
damage.
see it. What is this
yeah.
here?
That is a shelf.
That's
Looks
a
like it
shelf.
has various spices and kind of ready-made stuff.
And this, what is this?
That is just a big iron block that the mimic was using to look like an oven.
Okay. So it doesn't go
appears
all
to
the
be
way
the
to
remains. No, it does not. It appears to be that's basically the stovetop portion. It looks
Oh.
like the remains of a destroyed oven and stovetop.
Which
Next to it is a intact oven and stovetop.
Scrabble, 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 scrabble. Would I need a climb check to get up there?
No.
You don't want to get that close to, by the way.
It's 20 feet down in a pit.
If you're
Yep.
within 5 feet of the pit, you have to make a reflex save yourself or fall in.
Also, yep.
But she's on top of a metal block. Oh, well, I guess she had to go that way in order to get on top of it.
Also, it
well.
is a quasi-physical space, so technically, you would still be at the edge of the pit, even on top of the block.
Oh, that's true. And then this spot here, what is this?
That is on top of the other oven. That would need a climb check.
That would need a climb check. Okay. Are you prepared for that, or should I just try not to?
Just try not to fail.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yay! You know, that racial +8, it's really nice.
Speaking of Zira, you have to make a
Join
saving
me,
throw
Link,
as well.
and I
Oh,
will
yeah.
make your face
Or you
the
fall.
greatest in Korodai, or else you will
Technically, Zero would
die.
have to make that saving. Eh,
No!
Yeah. That's where it gets weird, though, because
Make it
technically,
wet.
it's if you end your move next to the pit, you have to reflex
Yeah.
save. If it's made next to you, though, when do you make it?
I think it has to be made when the pit is created as well. I'm checking that.
I would go with
Okay.
that.
Try
Zero's
not to fail
think
words
I'm
to
okay
live
though.
by.
Yeah, any
Zero's fine.
area where you first conjure the pit must
Not into the pit!
The
It
jump to safety.
burns!
In addition, the edges
Okay.
of the pit are sloped, and any creature ending its turn, the square adjacent must make a reflex. So, saving throw +2.
Mm.
Yeah.
If
So
it
yeah,
is, just kick the ruined bit of iron into the pit with a thing.
I think Zero's good.
just boot it in.
Should only need a little shove.
Yeah, actually. Do you need anything for that, Tedder? So just kick the metal thing into
Strength
the
check.
pit.
I'll let you do
Strength
that.
check?
Do a strength check.
Oh boy.
No,
not gonna cut
it doesn't even budge.
Oh,
Zira's turn is coming up, and if you tell her your plan,
Well, I said it, so obviously you heard it too. Wasn't like I was using sign language to Vilis.
no, true.
Accurate. Now the question is, did you hurt
because she
yourself doing
moved
that?
and then she
Alright.
tried to push that thing.
Zero, you are up.
Ooh, let's try that strength check. I guess I technically have to move a square over for that.
You'd have to move several squares.
Oh, am I moving the entire circular thing?
No, you're
No,
moving
no,
the
you're-
metal block that Vi is next to.
This thing.
This piece right here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Now that the mimic is no longer there, you can see that that
Seriously?
was a second oven at one point. But
Wow.
it is now destroyed, and the mimic was using it as part of its disguise.
You're gonna have to give me a bit.
And that is not going to cut it.
Nope.
Also, we will need
Sure
that
about that?
reflex save because you ended your turn.
Oh yeah.
Next to a pit.
That'll do.
Yep.
Tamara, you are up.
Maybe the
Hmm.
third person can get it done.
Yeah.
I
Freeze a
can-
charm.
I can do the strength check, but I won't make the reflex save. If I fall in, it'll be very, very bad.
If you fall in, you'd fall on top of it. You're heavy.
Yeah, you'll do some damage to it.
Especially if you grow.
That's true. I could grow and then Goomba stomp it.
Yeah, big honkin' Gnoll does butt slam.
You'll just grow, and then you'll be able to push the thing from here.
So we're
Also
pushing.
true.
We're pushing this, or we're pushing this.
The
Push
square
where?
piece.
Yeah, the little square piece. Don't push the oven that Vi's standing on.
I mean, you can if you want to, but I probably wouldn't like that. Neither would Zero, because I'd be like plowing them both in the hole.
I'll go big then. I'll take a
Okay.
turn though.
Well, as a casting time 1 round. You are correct.
Yep.
I will make embiggened.
Basically, like Super Saiyan transformation. It takes a long time.
Tim,
A lot
I'm
of screaming.
loving it that you're trying new things.
Hey, I saw a big thing come from, inanimate thing, and it's like,
Yeah,
Goodbye.
let's just make that go bye-bye.
Alright, well, it is going to attempt. There goes.
If I can't
enlarging
see it,
myself
it
again.
doesn't exist.
The mimic is going to attempt to escape. Oh, they actually have a really
Wow.
good climb check.
They probably have a very good climb check, unfortunately, but
Yes, they do.
Oh.
You know what happens when they're climbing?
yeah, they're vulnerable though.
Yup.
Mm.
Gotta love attacks of opportunity and all that fun stuff.
That's not gonna do it though.
Nope.
You stay in that hole.
So it scrabbles around, flailing pathetically, trying to get out of the hole.
Because it's DC 25?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, DC 25.
Okay, so what's with everyone rolling 2s?
I know, right?
Right?
Don't know.
Hell!
Roll 20, I think, has an obsession with 2s. But Nudkey, you are up.
Sense of accomplishment. And... You know what? Fuck it. I
Don't
know
do
it's in
that.
there.
Yeah, he's gonna just drop a flaming sphere in the hole.
You know me.
Do you have grease?
No, not anymore. I don't think it's really gonna get a good saving throw to save because it can't escape from flaming sphere because it has
There you go.
nowhere to
Put it
go.
where you like. It's right behind you.
So I'm not gonna work that tatters, but
Alright,
If they can
so...
escape that and not climb, or not reflex out of it, yeah. I'm gonna be impressed.
Reflex now. It fills the pit.
Yeah, it fills the pit. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm gonna roll anyway.
I would give it a reflex save, and then if it rolls like a 20, it's somehow. Damn it!
You had to say something. You jinxed it. Good job.
I'm sorry.
It scrabbles to a corner and screeches at the ball of fire that just ended up in the pit with it.
What I'm picturing is like Gumby, and it just kind of like swishes around it as it
Yes.
lands in the pit, but it can't hold its position forever, so it's gonna,
Yes.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
It took me a while to set this one up, but now it's ready.
Not into the pit! It burns!
That was great. Thank you.
My turn. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to draw the big vial of acid and move up to here and get ready to throw it in the pit my next turn.
Vial of acid?
Yeah. I still
The
have
one that you had from way back?
Yeah, I still have one left.
Okay.
The one that has 3 doses in the jar, the big jar of acid.
Yep.
Yep. Pulling out
Just
of my
making
backpack.
sure you were using that and not the solvent or something else.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw solvent in the pit.
Alright, go ahead and do a ranged attack then. Touch.
I don't think I have actions to do it. I moved and took something out of my backpack.
Oh, yeah, there. Thank you.
Unless I can move and take something out of my backpack at the same time, I don't have an action.
No. So, Vi, you're up.
Yeah. Kick the thing in the pit.
We tried that already.
Try again.
No. Well, you have a move action left, Vi. Which you are going to use to yell at Tobias. Zero, you're up.
Turn's not dumb yet. Or done yet. That one. I mean, it was pretty dumb, but it's gonna get dumber.
Okay.
What are you using it for?
Are you digging at the now sand?
Oh.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Now my turn's done.
Okay.
We are just
13
rolling
better.
shit.
You do get it to move a couple of inches, but not enough to actually push it in.
Well, I mean, it's still in the pit, so I got time.
And also
Yeah.
a reflex save because you are still next to the sloped edge of the
Shit, right, I forgot.
Hey Tatters, when's the giant metal object that's on the slopey thing that was moved takes its reflex save?
Inanimate objects do not take reflex saves.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, look! It is another Yin
Oh.
that decided to drop in
Oh
on
my.
us. Hello, Circle Bait.
Can we drop the yin
And
in
Zero,
on
you were
the,
fine.
the mimic?
Please don't drop my niece on the Mimic. Tomorrow, you're up.
Okay.
The embiggened Gnoll.
Now, if Tammara can't do it,
Yeah, then we're in trouble.
Let's see. Yep, I will try to push this thing down on top of it.
Yep.
Strength check. Got an extra +2 for size.
Excuse me, jeez.
So 19?
I put it in there already, so 17.
Okay. 17 isn't going to quite cut it. You are able to move it significantly more than Zira, and it is starting to teeter in, but you're not quite there yet.
Alright. That'll be my turn then.
Okay. He is going to try to get out of the pit again.
you mean he's gonna try to climb up the pit? Doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna get out of the pit.
Yes.
I'm quite a bit
And
more hastily this time around.
once again fails. So,
Still stuck at the bottom of the pit.
yeah, if roll 20 cooperates, then we'll actually get the reflex save. And he does not reflex save, so that's going to be, what,
I would roll
2d6 of
20
damage from the fireball?
3.
That
3
goes
d6
off
now.
on Nidke's turn, doesn't it?
But it was trying to
If
climb out
it
of
fails
the pit.
if it fails a reflex save, it also takes damage.
Oh, okay.
It
I love
couldn't
it.
contort itself and climb out of the pit at the same time, so when it fell back in the pit, landed on the ball. That's the way I'd go.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It butt slammed the ball.
Burn it with fire, Tim. Roll the fire damage.
Let's see, what is the fire damage again?
Enthuse.
What is the fire damage again? 3d6, okay. 3d6, 3.
Yay, I have another subscriber.
Yay.
Oh.
Auntie loves
Welcome
you.
back, fellow subscriber.
Better than no damage, though, Tim, so good job.
Hey, that was max damage on one of the die.
Yeah. Plus, you've done more than everybody else in the party has
Oh
done.
god. Well, thank you, Yeen.
Oh, damn.
Why are you like this?
Because why not?
But also thank you. dropping much love. Holy shit.
Right?
Ah. Jesus.
So I don't know if this
You
is how.
might make me cry at the end of the month here. I'll just have to see what Twitch says about that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, back to the game. Holy shit. So we now have 11 subscribers instead of 4.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And thank you again, my dear. Oh, okay. So he falls in. Is not able to reflex save away from the ball. Nuki, you're up.
Well, let's move the ball over a little bit. One, that way he has to take damage again. If his reflex fails.
And then throw another ball in there.
Nah.
Yes, I remember Kit.
By the way, one. Reflex him.
Ah, reflex him. Sorry.
Yeah, God.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted by holy shit, what just happened to my subscriber?
That's why
What's
I
really
brought
funny
it.
is I've tried to subscribe to you several times, but apparently Twitch doesn't like me right now.
Oh, rip.
Yep. It gets to the
so he fails.
and processes and just spins there forever.
He fails the reflex, so that's another 3d6.
And that's much
Jesus,
better.
Okay.
Much better.
This is supposed to be one of the more difficult fights, but no, you guys decided
Well-
let's just say fuck it.
Well, there's also the question of if it's a mimic pretending to be an oven, is it metal?
No.
Technically, no.
It's like if it's pretending to be an oven, you'd think it would have fire resistance.
They don't.
Otherwise, someone's gonna shove fire in its mouth, like what we're doing.
They only look like the thing. It's not like, they are the thing.
I Speaking of things, I need to do a thing because I apparently forgot to put up
Yeah,
the
they
left.
buried this problem very handily.
Hey, pits are great.
Yes, they are. I'm very glad I picked up that spell.
Also spells for conjuring ground and water, and also moving ground and water, especially in combination with the pit.
Utility spells in general are very,
They
very...
work really good.
Yep. People play a spellcaster and they want to go into the blasting area, which isn't bad, but
Yeah,
utility
Blaster
spells,
Caster is always
man.
nice to have, but a Utility Caster just dominates the battlefield.
Especially
Okay.
a creative utility caster.
Yeah.
So I remember why I didn't put this on Artemis's sheet on Roll20 because it's a pain in the ass to do.
Uh-oh.
But Artemis has basic magic.
Mm-hmm.
Ray of Frost. And he also has 40-foot.
Is he gonna Godzilla the thing? Just open his mouth and Bleh!
Well, first he's going to move up to here. And I'm not sure how I'd roll this right now.
Well, you have to roll the hit for Ray of Frost, because it has one, right? It's a ray attack.
So roll Artemis's ranged attack.
Yep.
17. Okay.
And that's 17 to touch.
Which will hit.
Does
And
hit.
then just roll the damage.
Roll 20. Why do you not have a D3 on your goddamn?
I know, right?
Just type it out.
I mean, those do exist. They're weird, but they do exist.
He plinked it.
Ow.
He's helping.
He's a good boy.
Throw a d6 divide by 0. Oh no.
Artemis is a
Deceptive.
very
Why
good
are you
boy.
like this? Alright, so is Nude Key doing anything? Room explodes. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of what's happening with this mimic.
Right. Let's see. Where does 30? She's going behind. Oh, bias.
I mean, if you think about it, the Create Pit spell is effectively dividing by 0 in that small area right there.
True.
Just telling the
Very.
universe, I want to open an extra dimensional space here.
Like when we get the spike
Yeah,
pit, and then
yeah.
the acid pit, and then there's like what's the other one? The abyssal pit where you get summoned to another dimension. Yeah.
You're inspiring me to effectively make a wild magic class that all of its spells are randomized effects instead of just using the wild magic table. So you use Create Pit, but then it can do any of those things at random.
When you use the acid splash, something interesting happens.
Uh-oh.
Besides missing.
The no,
Right.
actually that hits on touch,
What?
but it seemed to enjoy that and kind of wriggles.
Did anybody else see this?
Anybody else who's around the pit can go ahead and roll perception.
So what you're
Hey.
saying is the tentacle beast started wriggling.
That might make me rethink tossing this jar of acid in there if it treats it like, you know.
Very important to you, Tobias, because it did treat it like an energy drink.
Yeah,
You see the acid hit, and then it just kind of dissipates against its skin, and minor damage that was done is reversed.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that acid away now. Thank you very much for that.
Insert that scene from the newer Jurassic Park where they're like waving off the raptors.
Yeah. Yep.
No,
No. Thank you, Nuki, for pointing that out.
Thankfully, it was only one. It was a D3 at that.
Still helped.
I still haven't met
thrown a
being
jar
on,
of big jar of acid in there would have been bad.
you know? Yep.
You're just healing it for, a D6. That's fine.
No, it would be
Wait, what?
3d6.
Oh,
Because it's 3 doses. 3 doses. 3d6. Plus, it's supposed to last more than one round, right?
yep.
Oh, dear lord.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome for the heads up.
That's why I was saying thank you.
Now,
I made
where
the
does
mimic
it
a little
go?
different to give it a little more of a challenge.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, all these nice challenge rating 6 and 7 fights are gonna make us level up pretty soon. I like that.
Yeah, I'm giving you guys another level after this, probably.
I like that too. Okay, is Nuki done?
Well, that's level.
Yeah, Artemis went, Nuki went, so Tobias, it's your turn.
Put the jar of acid back, and I will throw some kind of cooking spice in the pit. Yeah, there No, salt. We'll do salt. Maybe it's like a snail and salt. Fuck it up.
You know what? Go ahead and roll a d3. Well, roll a range touch first, and then roll a d3.
Sure.
Because that's creative. I like that.
1d20 plus 4. 17.
That'll hit. Roll a
Yay.
d3 for me.
D3. Salt. Take salt damage. Salt your wounds. Ha 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 ha.
It screams a bit.
That's right.
Are you trying to, get it ready to cook?
Yes, I'm looking for chili powder or cayenne pepper or red pepper flakes next, because you get those in your. Those can really burn.
Vi, you're up.
And they really bring out the flavor too.
Boy.
And you're barbecuing it for me, so.
Right? And you're in a kitchen, just saying.
Yeah. Kick the thing. You gotta get the iron plate to land on top, so it gets a nice crispy texture on the bottom.
Yeah. Clamp it down.
Kick the thing and add some spices.
Well, considering that the rest of the party is dealing with it just fine so far. Yeah, she'll give it another kick.
Why did you listen to me for 3 rounds in a row? I mean, I love that you did, but why? No one else listens to me for 3 rounds in a row, especially if it doesn't do shit for the first 2. Zero, kick the thing in the pit.
Yeah, I guess we can try that again.
Another one for 3 rounds in a row.
Oh, yes, another
Yeah.
person. 3 rounds.
Why
in a
are
row.
we listening to him?
I don't know. Because I don't want to jump in the pit with the chompy thing.
You feel like one more good shove is going to send this thing toppling in, but you just
Obviously.
don't quite have the strength to do it.
Tomorrow we'll get it now. Tomorrow only going to listen to me on 2 rounds in a row, so. Because she had to spend 1 round.
And yes,
Wait.
reflex
I
save. Thank
can
you very much.
imagine tomorrow would just, flick it.
Tink.
She doing her best.
Just poke it. It's that close.
Here comes the fun
Mara.
part.
Is that
14
with?
enough?
Is that with or without the bonuses from enlarge?
That's with it.
God damn it! Nope, not quite enough. I wanted a 15. God damn it. Okay, well, Mimic is gonna try to get out of the pet.
Oh,
Hey!
But what's its climb speed?
Climb speed. It does not have one, so it's only
So
able to
half
move
its
10
movement.
feet. Oh, half its movement. So 5
I think
feet.
it's half. Yeah.
No, that is right. Because climbing for anybody else is half your movement as well. So 5 feet. It's able to get away from the orb.
That's about it.
Now that I think about it, since I'm large, I probably could have just picked it up and carried it under my weight capacity and dropped it in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if we did manage to knock it in, Tatter had to figure out how much it weighs and then how much extra damage that's gonna make
And it gets
do.
another 5 feet.
So it's 10 feet up. So it's 10 feet from the edge of the pit now.
So Tammara, if you pick it up and drop it on it as it's trying to climb, could you knock it down?
I would think so.
So
At
this
least have to
writhing mass of tentacles is spitting out of this critter and making its way up the pit.
It would have to make like another climb check to hang on at a significant minus, I would think.
I have plans for that.
Cool.
And in a tavern far, far away, some random werewolf magical girl just shuddered.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't understand what that means.
Because tentacle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nude
Seen
key, you're
enough hentai.
Okay, so last round with the ball. Flop.
You make it jump at
So
it.
you're moving it. You're moving it up the walls of the pit, or jumping it.
I'm
Because I
moving
don't
it
think it
onto
can
the
climb.
thing.
It can jump. So all it has to do is make that little jump to try to hit the thing. That's it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I don't think the ball can climb, and he is technically 10 feet above the floor of the pit.
So, let's see.
But it can ascend or jump up to 30 feet to strike a target.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's just going to make a little hop in the pit to hit it.
Uh-huh. Ha
Damn. Roll your damage.
Go, Tim, go!
Damn it.
Oh! Hey, but you've done the most damage of everyone here. Just bear that in mind.
True.
And you've locked this thing down for 3 rounds in a row. Working on 4.
Right.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
Alright,
spent
so
the
you
thing.
said that's the last of the ball, correct?
That is the
Carrying-
last round of the ball.
Carrying the rest of the dumbass team.
At the moment.
At the moment. I have one other thing for... Wait.
Hard carry.
Wait.
Apparently, when I'm large, I can carry 4,000, or I can lift off ground 4,800 pounds.
There you go. Just pick up the oven that Vidalus is on and toss it in the hole.
Love you.
Obviously, have Vidalus get off first, but... I don't think that oven complex thing weighs 4,000 pounds, so...
Hold on.
No, at most it weighs like
Bit?
a ton, so like 1,000 pounds.
Ton would be 2,000.
Yeah. Thank you.
Problem.
Since it got off on the acid, I'm gonna try something different.
Bad word choice.
Intentional word.
Deliver-
choice.
Intended
Or
word
was
choice.
See? Felix knows me.
Mhm. Cold damage, however, will do something. And,
Key's just gonna kill this thing by herself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Since it has a very
18
bad...
cold damage.
Yeah.
It's,
Plus all the fire damage it's taken.
you see it start to wobble, and because it has to...
Weeble wobble, does it fall down?
It falls,
Yes!
Right back where it started from.
Womp womp.
and technically your turn has not ended yet, so it falls on,
On the
ball
fireball.
of fire,
Yes!
and does not make the reflex save.
Oh god, I love this.
Best use of flaming sphere in years.
So, Vi, did you bring some marshmallows? Because I'm kind of tired of shoving this thing in there. I just...
Nope, no marshmallows.
So how do you want to do this?
Oh god.
Jacqueline probably would have had marshmallows.
We need to throw some pepper in there, and we'll have grilled octopus for lunch because of the tentacles.
Mimic does not taste like octopus.
How do you know?
In fact, even when dead, you are finding that it is very, very sticky.
Ew.
Giggity.
You don't know what it tastes like, Tad. You've never eaten mimic before.
That's true.
Guys, I need a creative assist on how to do this.
I don't know. You barbecued it, man. That's all.
Barbecued
I
it and
barbecued it.
froze it.
Ian hit it with a goddamn snowball.
Well, it didn't die from the snowball. It died from landing on the fire. big puff of steam comes up from it. The cold part hits the hot part, and you steamed it to death.
All right, well, we'll go with something like that. So,
Like that.
as it lands at the bottom of the pit, the fire engulfs it. Loud screeching is heard from the depths of the pit, and once the pit dissipates, the charred remains are still steaming with the little bits of snowball turning into puddles around it and evaporating.
We need to toss some more spices on it now. Anybody still hungry? Because, we got some fresh food right here.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah, paprika. Now let's haul it up to the table, we'll cut it open, and
Least eventful kill of a mimic ever.
We tried to do a thing, it just wouldn't work out.
It's funny because I just finished reading a book that had a mimic as a pet for the guy.
So, you have defeated the mimic rather handily. And,
No. Nuki defeated the mimic
Yeah.
rather handily. The rest of us did shit.
that's a fair point.
Yeah, the rest of us were listening to Tobias for some reason.
I just seasoned it. That's about all I managed to do.
So I do have a question. Are
Go for
Vi
it.
and Zero gonna try and kick the thing again? Just
Here.
out of
Here, I'll show you how it's done.
Wow.
The person,
Tobias actually manages to, like, shove the little piece of stovetop on top of it.
the person with the zero
Doesn't
strength
push it very
modifier.
far, but
There you
manages
go.
to kind of flip it over on top of the mimic.
That's how it's done.
Oh god!
Ooh.
We
That's
should-
blasting the square under Tobias's feet.
Okay.
She's not happy, huh?
Apparently not.
I did it.
She wants you to dance, Tobias.
Come on.
Your feet are getting a little cold there, Tobias.
I don't
No,
think
it's
that was
just the
called
regular
it.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's untyped damage.
Oh, right, yeah. So,
Okay.
sorry to waste the growth, Tammara.
The mimic might have some treasure, so we need to dissect it and see. Look where the pit used to be and see if there's anything in a little cubby hole behind it or something.
There is a little alcove, basically a hole in the wall that seemed to have been gnawed
Search the
out
hole.
rather than dug out.
Search the hole.
There isn't much here. Find a couple of gems in here. You find a couple of gnawed-on tomes. But you do find a little sachet of coinage.
We like coins.
Coins are good.
I'll do this. 2d4 gold. Okay. 3d4 silver. And 5d6 copper. So 8 gold, 7 silver, 19 copper.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Yes, thank you, Sammy. Also, just to make sure we're clear, that's not bothering me. I actually am finding that hilarious.
Take it.
Yes.
All right,
Very
so the mimic is handled, but you still have that last door that you guys haven't really checked.
Yeah, let's go check out the door now.
God damn it! There was something recently that I told Felis if he ever got a soundboard, I wanted him to have on it, but I can't remember what it was now.
Let me know and I can add it.
Was it "Suck My Little Green Peepee"?
What?
Wait, what?
No.
No.
What?
I think it might have been a Borderlands line.
Hmm.
I mean, I know I would have a bunch of Borderlands lines, a bunch of Duke Nukem lines.
Borderlands lines from the Psycho, right?
That's some of them. Also, Jack going, "Oh, double rainbow."
Also, Tiny Tina.
Tiny
Oh
Tina's great.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
everything Tiny Tina.
Everything Tiny Tina.
Goes the bandit.
All right, so Vi, you try the door. The door is locked.
She didn't do shit with the door.
Oh, okay.
I'll try
Now
the
you
door.
go to the door. I
She's in
assumed you were
front
trying
of
the
the door, but she's not touching it yet.
Wait, you were in front of the door? You're still over by the counter on my end.
Nope, I'm over by the door.
Alright, well,
You're on top of each other.
yep.
Yeah.
It's because I thought,
Desync.
yeah.
Yay!
Oh well. I'll
No,
try
that
the
comes
door.
later, it can't.
Also, I will like to shrink myself.
You sure you want to shrink yourself? You don't want to, like,
I
punch
will-
the door in first?
No, we're gonna open the door carefully.
Where's the fun in that? We have a giant gnoll.
I need to show off my roguish skills.
So now what we need to do is we need Tammara to use enlarge person,
Well,
and I
this
put
lock didn't
spider
look-
walk on the...
Oh.
This lock didn't look any different than any of the other locks that you've dealt with, but you do quite handily get it open.
Finagle, finagle. Oh, this is simple.
Oh wait, what now?
You
It's a
guys
boring
had the
lock.
key ring.
That's true, but I like to pick things. It gives me a reason to have invested in the skill.
Gives you a reason to exist.
No, my reason to exist is murder.
Exactly.
So as you look into here, shelf upon shelf is lined with ill-gotten gains. It appears that much of this area is food. There are a couple of things here that are more interesting. A few very nice bottles of wine, what you can tell. And a few bottles of strong drink. Strong spirit.
Well, we'll stash those and have the fucking green skin go over them.
Wow,
Oh.
racist.
Wow.
But it appears this pantry is, unlike the rest of the area, rather well stocked.
Sweet.
If you guys do choose to rest here, you guys will essentially be under the effects of a hearty meal.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Yay.
we get a well-fed buff. +2 to strength, +2 to stamina.
Basically.
No bonus to wisdom, though.
Let us indeed rest here.
Gonna find like a bottle of 800-year-old wine here that's worth like 17,000 gold pieces.
You will have to figure out what to take and what to leave, won't you? And whether or not you can get it appraised.
We'll take everything, just not now.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
we've got a cargo gnoll. We can just take everything.
Yeah.
How many more rooms are left in this place? We got the stairs down, right? Somewhere.
Yep.
And we
You
got
have
the
the stairs
cellar.
down, you have the boarded up room.
And then there's probably going to be stairs up somewhere.
And the headmaster.
That is something that I am going to do in the next iteration of this place. I was actually thinking about that earlier today.
Having at least a second floor or a third floor?
Yeah, having possibly a second and third floor and the basement. You guys already know about the basement, so I don't mind telling you about that.
You have like 2 dorms. You got a kitchen. You got like what looks like 1 lecture hall. You'd like a music room, a gymnasium.
Some kind of mezzanine. Probably not a gymnasium per se, but some kind of mezzanine.
Call it a training area with like dummies at the end of it and a sand pit or something, or
Training area or recreational area. Yeah.
Apparently, how people get their exercise around here is being thrown in a pit.
And there should be like
Now get out!
a garden or a greenhouse or like a hedge maze.
Forget climbing the rope.
Combination of all those. That'd be cool.
Yeah. But that is for the next iteration.
That's fine. So we got to go check out the basement. It's like
There was a whole other
Basement.
area that we didn't go to, yo.
yeah, we got to find the other areas. If Tim knows where it is, call him.
You guys have not checked out the basement. You guys have not checked out the boarded up room. However, you guys will have to figure out a way to get over to the boarded up room point.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have not done a thorough check of the headmaster's office.
Considering he's still in it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with
But
him
how he
eventually.
do that?
Before we do with him, I'd love to rest.
Yep. If Noodgy could do the opposite of make a pit, we could get
If
to the
we-
boarded up room.
If we pull the child's body out of the scullery hole, we can beat him over the head with it.
Ooh,
No,
I like it.
that would
God.
definitely not be respecting the body of the slain
Ugh.
student.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
that be
considering
getting
what
vengeance?
happened to the kid, they
Hey,
might
you're already
actually
keeping lessons.
appreciate that.
True.
Yeah, I think they would appreciate
vile way to
you
get
not
beaten.
using their body to beat up the headmaster.
Hey, what they couldn't do in life, they'll be able to do in death.
Yeah.
Oh god. Ugh. Excuse me while I puke a little in my mouth.
Yep. She gets to follow through on her possible dream of beating the shit out of him.
Now we just need Gar to make it, one-off cameo.
Beat one motherfucker
she-
with another motherfucker.
Unfortunately, no, she's too busy licking windows at taverns.
Licking windows, looking for sandwiches.
Yep.
Well, we can always get
That and leading
timid to
to
intimidate
death,
around
you know.
the
It's one of the two.
There's actually a corpse in here that you guys hadn't noticed until now. The guy that is an entirely desiccated corpse that is slumped over the table. There's a plate in front of him, and what appears to be an absolutely pristine sandwich somehow. That's not actually. I'm just being funny.
It's McDonald's burger.
Always the sandwiches.
What does Artemis see?
Artemis sees with Artemis's
Lizard
magic
eyes.
lizard eyes. Exactly what I told you. There's stuff in here to make use of what is essentially a well-fed bonus. You get an extra hit die back. You will have a slight buff to probably Constitution. Not Constitution, to Fortitude.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Yeah, so that is all that is in the kitchen pantry. So, where are you guys?
I think we're wanting to take a long rest in here so we can get our spells back.
Now?
Okay.
I think. Sounded like that's what
Because
Nuki
it's
wanted to
late
do.
about
Dinner for you.
6
What else do
hours.
you want?
At this point, you've been here about 6 hours. It's just getting on toward evening.
I think we got a little more time in us. I got 7, 8 spells left. Almost all my charges on my stuff. I mean, if everybody else is tapped out, that's fine. But
No, I'm good too. It just sounded like Nidki needed her spells back.
I have 1 level 2 spell left.
I have 1 level 2 spell left as well. But I have almost all my first levels.
I've got 3 first level left.
But yeah, you're
That
fine.
sounds like at least one more encounter.
I think we could do 1 more.
Well, possibly more depending on
You know, if we just
how
cast one
killable
spell.
it is by
Kill
the
it.
physical people.
Well, then we have the choice of going down in the scary
However-
downstairs or going in the scary boarded up room.
Let's go to this
We,
boarded up room. We can try to figure a way over the hole.
we are at 7 o'clock, so this is our normal break. So, do we want to continue? See if we can get one more encounter out of us, or do we want to stop here, do our break, and come back?
I'm fine either way.
First things first, when does Tim have to bail out?
I can go for our usual time. I just wouldn't be able to do anything after.
Yeah, so he's able to go till 10, but would have to leave like right afterward rather than staying around for the wrap up.
Shooting the shit, and yeah.
Yeah.
So we may want to go a
I have a
little
suggestion.
early then, like 9:30.
Yeah.
Let's decide what we want to do, whether we want to go for the boarded room or downstairs.
Looks
And
like
then
the
we'll
mass
break for
consensus is boarded room. Because everybody else is going that direction.
We're all over here.
Well, I was just thinking from a logic standpoint, it might be good to clear out the things lurking in the pit before we try to cross it.
True.
But all the pits are filled now.
He means this hole over here.
It is difficult to
sure.
see the bottom. It does appear that there are light sources down there, but from what you can tell, it's probably at least 30 feet.
I vote we take these tables right here, and we try to use them to span pit.
Aren't those bookshelves, though?
These right here?
The center is tables.
Oh, okay.
Center.
I would
Art.
love floating bookshelves.
It'll be delicate.
I mean, we could like grab everything off the bookshelves and throw them in the pit until it fills up. Maybe
That would take a long time.
it would take quite a while.
The
Then
tables
what-
is probably the smarter choice. It's just a matter of whether the tables are sturdy enough to hold us with all this wear.
And the question is, how tall are the bookshelves? If we could take one of the bookshelves off and then lay it across the pit, that might work.
Yeah, the bookshelves are probably about 10 feet tall.
Not quite
10,
tall.
12. They're tall enough. Let me put it
But the
that way.
bookshelves a little. The tables are a little better. Okay, 5 feet extra.
Yeah, just make a bridge.
Tammara should be able to hold the table good enough to get placement on both sides.
I mean, either of us, really.
So, does Tatter want to take her break now and other people get their food now? Or do we want to go across the pit? Do you think?
I'm fine no matter what, because I don't really need a break.
I don't need a break.
Well,
Yet.
let's do this. Let's go ahead and have that break. See you guys back at 20 after.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we'll continue on there.
Okay.
In the meantime, I will throw on some tunes for our Twitch viewers.
Woo.
Yes, I use YouTube for my music. Leave me alone. What is it? It's Monster Cat that's all non-copyright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's copyrighted, but it's free to stream.
Wow. Let's see, what do we want to listen to tonight?
Music.
Thanks. Very helpful.
Glad I could help.
Alright, so, like I said, we'll be back in about 15. See you guys then.
Okay.
Oh, that's a downside of using YouTube.
Yeah.
Put right click on
Hopefully
a
nothing
video.
happens, but we'll find out.
Right click on a video, you can set it to loop.
That's true.
Wait, what now?
You right click on a video on YouTube, you can set it to loop, and then it won't autoplay other nonsense.
When did they add that?
For a while. It doesn't work on
They've
phones, I
had
don't
that.
think, but
They've had that forever.
Because I
Anyhow.
remember having to download an extension to get that to happen.
yeah,
That
I
wasn't
remember
that
doing
long
that too.
ago. I was still in Vegas.
I remember using
I'm going to
listen on
guess that one of
repeat.org.
our Canada crew is away, but I'm also going to guess that the other is here. Is that correct?
You would be right. Yep. Felix is up at his computer and was literally just asking who's back.
Alright, well, do we have Belly?
Nope.
Sounds like a no.
It's like a no. Wow. Belly's usually the first one back.
Maybe he's grabbing some.
Dinner.
Oh my.
Thank you.
No.
Hope he's an AFK now.
Yep, he has been away for too long. There we go.
Once Belly is back, we can go ahead and kick this off again.
Okay.
Could I?
Yeah, I don't even know what Felix is doing over there. No.
Being a cat.
Now he's here.
It kicked me out.
Yep.
What the fuck do you need vibe for? You're moving things with strength.
Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again.
I can find the right tab. There we go.
We're gonna put one of these tables or two of these tables over the hole.
Yep.
Yes,
And-
how do you actually want to do that?
Mr. Engineer will do.
My whole 1 point of engineering skill.
We are.
Better than my 0 points of engineering.
Got a point.
I feel like we should use multiple tables. Maybe kick the legs out from them, but it might be sturdier than just the one.
That's not a bad idea.
If we were to build a giant wooden badger.
And then animate it.
So what if we laid a bookshelf down, like across this section? Actually, I'll draw a shape. Like lay a bookshelf flat like this, and then lay a table across like that.
And we just weigh down the bookshelf so it doesn't teeter and fall in.
Yeah. Probably put.
Could lay another bookshelf on top of the other bookshelf.
Yep.
Or like, turn it over so the shelves are facing up and then fill in the holes with something has weight to it, like the bodies.
Technically, yeah.
I think that would be semi-stable, and then we go across one at a time. It should be okay.
Okay.
Should
Suffice
do.
to say, you guys have a good plan. So I'm actually not going to make you roll anything.
Yeah, she must make an acrobatics check to cross the table that is 18 inches
Mom.
wide.
I'm talking about not going to make you roll anything to set this up.
Mm. Okay. Someone might be
Now,
scared
as
of
far
heights,
as
though.
getting across it. Yes, I will need to see an acrobatics and a strength for whoever is getting across and removing the boards.
I pointed at Zira, who failed 4 strength checks in a row earlier today.
However, well, she didn't quite fail. Zira actually did pass a couple of them, but I was giving you multiple actions to try to get into the hole.
I might have to switch to my light armor just so I can not fail a
Make it
check.
across. Yeah.
I mean,
But,
Zira's also one of the lighter among us, so.
She'd be the perfect one to go over there and rip the boards off the thing.
What you see when you look at the boards, though, there are several warnings of "Do not enter, devil children. Shadows move.
We've dealt with worse.
Freaky shit, Captain."
Are we sure we want to go in here and not deal with what's in the basement first?
I'm sure we want to go in there.
Well, my worry is that the basement will be gigantic, and we won't be able to clear it out in one go.
Do you want to go first, Tobias?
After you take the boards down, I'll go first. You scaredy cat.
More, it's your idea.
Well,
If something bad does happen, it's on you.
Well, if there is
Don't worry. I will
scary,
say the funeral rites for your body when you die.
if there is scary ghost children, couldn't you channel positive energy over there and do some damage?
That's a
I
good
probably
thought.
can. As soon as I see them.
If this is set up now, I guess I will go over there. Gingerly.
Just don't roll a 1.
Tiptoe.
Yeah. What do I need? Do I need to roll in acrobatics?
I am gonna change into my
It will
light
be an
armor.
acrobatics to get over there, yes.
Let's see, I gotta
Wow,
set this
only a
up.
16? That's pretty low for me.
Rolled a 4!
It's good enough. You feel the table kind of teeter this way and that. You're pretty sure if one of your heavier compadres was on there, that would not have sufficed.
We should maybe make this a little more sturdy, people. But you guys can work on that while I step onto what should be potentially solid floor again and start working on this door.
Oops,
Are you
that didn't
kidding?
work.
When it's greater than 3 feet wide, your base acrobatics DC is 0.
But I want to make you guys worried.
I know we had this thing held down pretty solidly, but apparently
No, it is pretty solid.
no. Zero looks back and it's Key and Vi shaking the on her.
Exchanging money of silent bets made.
Yeah.
That's very much a Vi thing.
Alright, well, what do I need to pull the boards off?
That is a strength check.
Hey,
There
let's
are
see if I can fail
3
it.
different boards.
Not
That'll
anymore.
do. That one comes off without any issue.
Where was that when we were trying to get the thing into the pit?
I know, right? So does that mean you need 2 more?
Yes. That'll do.
Well, boards are off.
Yep. So, now, as you look into the room, and I will actually boards. Do.
Hold my glowy light dagger up. See.
Tobias and Vi, get your butts over here.
Aren't you supposed to be the sneaky one?
Considering the noise we made in putting down the pathway, I don't think stealth is a factor.
And the
You
first
hear
thing
screeching
Vi's gonna do
as,
is make a sign that says he goes first.
You hear, as light starts to fill the vacant room, you hear screeching
Good. I think.
and see things fleeing from the light.
Oh good, they don't like light. Still, I think if communication is possible, Vi is probably the one. And then Tobias if we need an exorcism.
I'll pull out another dagger, throw this one that has light on it in the room, and cast light on the other dagger.
I'm going to...
Where'd your light go?
I don't know.
It's
I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know.
in the scullery.
Scullery? Okay.
Oops.
Not tethered to me, unfortunately, so I lose track of it.
Is that it, Belly?
That's it. Here, let me
Yeah.
grab it. No, it's not letting me grab it.
It's because the shape's in the
Is that
way,
not
maybe.
it?
I don't know.
I'll move the shape.
Oh wait, no, I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you go.
there I go. What? Aha, aha, aha. That's it.
They screech and try to get away from the light.
Well, good.
Oh.
Now we can go across.
So what you're saying is fireball.
Yes, you'll be able to do fireball soon.
Yeah, I just need a goddamn wand for it.
All right, I will cross the bridge.
Oh.
And suddenly,
Uh-oh.
boop, boop.
We don't do and suddenlies around here.
I hear
Dun, dun,
loops.
dun.
As soon as someone actually enters the room, another screech is heard. But this time, not a screech of, too bright.
More of a
More
screech
of
of
a
anger.
screech of, get out, get out, get out!
Uh-oh.
And I need initiatives.
Yay! Yes! I rolled another 20 on something that, I'd rather use it somewhere else.
Shit.
Don't roll a 1.
It's like I did not put their initiatives on.
But just think,
Tokens.
Phyllis, you get to, mop up or
That's okay.
take the
'cause I
last
have it
action to
green.
help us on the next turn.
Yeah. Take careful aim at the back of Tobias's head.
Hopefully Tobias dodges that. Because that would really hurt.
Bear attack rules. We don't have to be faster than the bear, just faster than you.
Accurate.
I don't have to heal you anymore either.
Also accurate.
Oh.
One of them is quick.
That
Vine
steed.
hasn't really gotten into any actual close range combat yet, but you might be surprised at how durable she actually is.
Alright. Mara, I'm going to guess 19 was your better one?
Yep.
Yes.
It's convenient when that's the second roll.
Yes. Quite convenient.
Warlocks
So-
do two things very well: blasting things and staying alive to blast things.
Tobias,
Yes, ma'am.
one of the critters that disappeared. Can I get a perception from you?
Sure. Did you get my initiative? Because I don't see it on the list.
Oh, you did not click your token.
Oh. But it said my
Area.
perception. I rolled a 23. And I did click my token, because I had just moved my token.
Did you click off your token?
Double check then.
I guess I did.
Correct. Okay.
I did roll a 23, and my perception is a 21.
Go into
Perception
Foundry.
is 21.
wouldn't
Very
have
good.
to worry about that.
Yeah, once we move to Foundry, everything is going to be just a little easier.
Just a little bit.
Hopefully, we still have to mess around and learn a new system, but it's
Right.
much more smooth than this.
Oh my god, is it?
Yeah, 20 is so clunky and outdated compared to that.
Excuse me. Smooth is nice.
It's just a matter of building your character sheet. Because fuck.
But we can
Oh,
help with that.
Okay. So you don't get surprised by this.
Phew!
And actually, since you have higher initiative, you go first anyway. Kind of ruins the thing.
But I don't
Your
see
token.
I don't see any bad guys within 30 feet of me, huh?
Yes, you do. At the edge of your vision,
Right, because I should be able to see beyond 30 feet, because I should have some shadows.
that's the thing though. You only see the barest flicker. And it's not even really a shape, it's more the shadows are moving.
And where is it?
One right there. One right there. One right there.
Hey, Nidkey, do you have magic missile?
No.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
So, Tatters, you remember I just said that I tossed a dagger over here with light and cast light on another dagger?
I remember. Yeah.
I'm going to throw the dagger that I have in my hand that has light on it right over here.
Okay. So the other one goes away.
So I got one light here. And
No.
One-
when you
one light
cast
on me.
light, when you
it lasts
cast
10 minutes.
when you
Doesn't-
cast light on another source, the other
Doesn't
one
make
goes
the first
away.
one goes out. Nuh-uh.
Okay.
What has that benefit?
Let's double check.
Okay. I'm fine with checking, but what does that ever been?
You can only have one light spell active at any one time. If
Really?
you cast the spell while another casting is still in effect, the previous casting is dispelled.
Wow, that's new.
That's been there since 2009.
Okay, it's new to me because D&D never bothered to look at the 0-level light spell ever again because it's light on a single object.
Yep.
Yeah. No, and that's how pretty much everybody has gone about it. But then again, most people don't try to use light on multiple objects at once.
Yep.
They're dumb. But okay. That still gives me vision, but okay.
I
Anyway.
think the reason the Pathfinder does this is because there are other higher level spells where you can have multiple light sources at once.
This is still fine.
Can't make that
However-
cantrip too useful.
Sure you can.
Once you throw the light over there,
Uh-huh.
it's no longer shadowy in that corner, obviously.
Right. But it's
And
shadow
now-
me now. Not exactly what I wanted to happen, but
Now, you have 2 shadow critters screaming at you.
good. That's pretty much my turn, unfortunately. I could move
Okay.
back over the bridge, but that really ain't gonna do me much good.
One of them charges at you.
Charges through
Well,
tables.
not actually charges. And what
Okay.
you're seeing in front of you is student desks. Well, what appears to be
Like a
student
double
desks.
desk.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And at the front, it's a teacher's desk with a blackboard behind it, and it has all kinds of stuff written on it. And you can look at that later. But
If I-
first,
And technically, they could still charge me maybe if they're incorporeal creatures, you know, because
actually, they are. Can incorporeal just phase
Yes.
through shit? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Well then, yeah, they
If they
charge
can,
you.
incorporeal creatures can pass through solid objects, so they have nothing blocking them right now.
unfortunately,
All right.
That is
so
a
yeah,
straight line.
yeah.
Spooky.
he is going to straight up charge your ass and give you a slap.
Dodge a slap.
This creature, I will say, does seem about the size of a child.
Aha. I still want to dodge the slap.
Oh god, spooky shadow children.
Spooky shadow children. They're worse than normal children.
Guys, I'm gonna need some help. That would miss, just barely, but that misses.
Now, does that hit touch?
No, because my touch AC is still higher than that because of I'm wearing.
Damn it.
Hey, Vi, do you speak Shadow Demon?
You speak shadow demon. Tammara, you're up.
All right.
Gonna give Zira a funny look.
There's shadow demons in here, you breathed shadows. I assumed you might be able to communicate.
No. Usually shadows just want to eat everything.
In my most snooty
Anything
professor,
that's not a shadow.
professor-like voice, I'd be like, "These are technically not shadow demons. They are shadows, which are a version of the undead."
Do I have to do an acrobatics check to make it
And
over
if
the...
you do want to do a either knowledge religion or knowledge engineering on that, Tobias, you are welcome to.
I did Arcana in religion.
Arcana will work too. Yes, you do know that this is a type of shadow. However, these appear to be less strengthened ones.
These are a lesser variant. They're not quite as strong as normal shadows.
But you do know that they are a breed of shadow.
They're not in the
You do
meta
know
right
that
now?
they have the incorporeal feature. You do know that they use touch attacks, so armor means nothing.
Be
And
aware
you
they
do
may
know-
drain your strength.
That they do drain strength.
So are my picks basically useless?
You don't know that yet.
Well, you have a
Tobias would.
magical one, so that
My
helps.
answer is no, they're not useless.
Okay, stab away.
So do I have to
Okay,
make...
further question. Is biting okay?
What do you think they taste like?
death.
Specifically because your picks are magic,
Smoke and
Zira,
sadness.
you're fine.
That was my supposition as well, because the picks are magic. They'll work better than non-magic things. You'll still have to deal with your corporeal thing.
Yeah, so you still have a...
It's like a
Not quite.
mischance.
They basically
it's
have
pretty much
total
mischance.
concealment all the time. So yeah, 50%.
Did we
magic.
actually get my tail attachment up to enchanted, or is it just masterwork right now?
I
Here's
can't
masterwork.
enchant it yet. Not yet.
Okay, masterwork.
You didn't give me the money to enchant it either.
You
Zara has
expected
money?
me to have money? Yeah.
After this, we should have some money.
Hopefully.
Am I still paying off my picks, or are we?
We decided, nope.
Yeah, we decided against that. Better to have you functional.
Yeah.
You're free and clear now, and just try to be aware, not be a loot.
Don't be a loot goblin.
Yeah.
I mean, I've pretty much just been taking like an assortment of small items from every loot pool, but
Yeah.
that's mostly to
Yeah.
bolster the arsenal.
Yeah, leave the loot goblin job
You're,
to
you're
Jack.
fine. You're fine.
And there's nothing wrong with taking something that is useful to you and not useful to others. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
For instance, the picks. The picks would have been
Besides,
Tammara didn't want
community
one.
armory.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Tammara, knowledge religion. You don't know anything new, but Tobias has given you a pretty good synopsis of what these things are and their abilities.
Okay. Did you say that we have to do an acrobatics to get across this?
Yes. Larger creatures will have to do acrobatics across.
Just don't roll a 1.
Well, I took
Because-
I'm in my leather armor now, but I'm
Define
also not good
larger.
at it.
You didn't fail. You're fine.
Yay! Alright, so that was-
Larger
I mean,
than
so long
small.
as you're not actively wielding your tower shield, you should be fine.
I took that off and I switched to my leather armor too. Step there, and
Technically, if you are... Well, no, you stripped out prior to the actual fight.
Yeah.
So, never mind.
Before
While
you even
Zira
crossed,
was handling
before
the
you even
dual
crossed the
line.
bridge, he was changing. Or she
Yep.
was changing.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Tobias.
Woohoo!
Plus 2 AC of deflection bonus,
Thank you, sir!
which I think applies to touch.
Yes, it
And-
does!
yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Zira, you are up.
Oh boy! I find it funny that when it comes to very strange creatures that probably cannot and should not be reasoned with, Zira's always the one like, can we talk to it?
And everyone else.
And then everything else is like, kill it with fire! So I can
Yeah.
eat it.
Well, move up, I guess. And
Especially the things that Tammara's trying to diplo with.
yeah,
Especially things we're trying to diplomatize, yes.
I guess that technically just means Zira is monster inclined, but being hostile will smack it.
Well, the gnolls are sort of monsters.
Sorry, I need to go back and check something real quick. Okay, +3. So,
You know what we
Vi
need to
is
do?
ahead of the other thing.
We need to get like not a casing, but like some kind of a band that Zira can put on her canines to make her bite magical.
It's called an amulet.
Get her a
Amulet
drill.
of Mighty Fists.
Would Mighty Fists work on bite?
It does
Works on natural attacks.
natural attacks, yep.
Well, I still think
Right.
having like an actual attachment to your teeth would be funnier, but you know, whatever.
I like that.
I'm sure we could just like dip them in silver. Might be painful.
So, we are ruling mischance as within 50%, correct? Over 50% you hit, correct?
Yes. Low
Yes.
miss, high hit.
Yes.
So
I
that is
should
a
be
hit for
positive.
your first one. That is a miss for your second. So,
Well, that's fine. The first one was better.
Skadoo, boop. Alright, and Nuki, you are up.
Well, let's see.
Actually, I just realized something.
Go on.
What'd you do?
This guy isn't there because of the pit.
What isn't there? Bit?
The automaton.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
able to
that
make a
fell into
reflex
the
save,
pit.
so it automatically falls in.
Okay.
I don't know what automaton we're talking about.
The automaton in the previous room.
Ah,
Okay. Anyhow, does Nidkey need to make a save of some sort to cross?
No,
The
you are a
makeshift-
small creature, you're fine.
Okay. How about Artie?
Is Artie medium?
Yes.
Then yes, Artemis will need to make a acrobatics check.
Okay. So Nidkey was there. That is 30. He will go to that. Yes. Okay, let's make the check first. I assume good.
Acrobatics, yes. Sorry. I'm getting lost in thought a lot tonight. I apologize, guys.
Shit happens.
It's okay. I've been drifting as well. I was gonna say maybe we should try for around 9.
Yeah, we could do that.
finish this fight and then call it a night. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, possibly.
No, another hour, and then call it a night.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
going to do this thing
Fight takes-
here, then do some splashing, and Artie's just going to sit there for now.
That is a whiff.
Yep.
And Vi, you're up.
Oh boy.
Attack the darkness.
She's just gonna pop up on. Oh wait, she can't because that's on a table, huh?
No, that is
Shelf.
a bookshelf. They are 10 feet tall.
You scoot there.
What, you don't have any more spider climb?
She does. Just why use it right
Why
now?
use it? Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm pretty sure that one's within 30 feet. Yeah, it is. Okay. One.
Okay.
So yeah, the note about it not being resistant to all that stuff, yeah, it's still a ranged touch. So it can still
And
miss.
so it still misses.
Yeah, it can still miss.
Yeah, because it went through an insubstantial portion of the monster, so it could just continued on.
Yep. Okay.
Which... You're up there, okay. This one is also going to charge. This one's
No!
going for Zira.
Yay! Not me.
Uh-oh.
Get to 0. Get to 0.
$13 touch hit you?
I need to check.
Don't you have like
Nope.
18 dexterity, 20 dexterity? Yeah.
Okay. So no,
Yay,
does
I
not
get to
hit
be
you.
a dodgy bitch.
This one is going to charge in. It's going on Tammara.
Oh.
And all throughout the time that they are charging in on you guys, it almost sounds like the cackling of children throughout this room, seeming to get louder each time that they charge or attack.
Are they saying...
You know you did that child wrong. Who's that one? Tammara?
That was on Tammara, 17
Oh.
to touch.
Yes, that will
Oh,
hit.
Tammara.
You said yes, that hits?
Yep. This is a tinky.
All right, you take 1 point of strength damage. As it slaps through your arm, you feel your muscles atrophy a bit.
Ugh.
No! No! We are not going there.
What happened?
Also, that is totally something you should have just put in chat instead of whispering to GM. Nudkey is asking, are they saying, "Are you my mummy"? No, they are not. They are not the children that don't exist. We do not talk about the child that does not exist. Like, I'm not scared of many things, but that episode of Doctor Who, for anyone who is not aware of it, it was an episode where... No, this is just a quick segue.
Hey, it gave us Jack Harkness. Come on.
That's true. But it was an episode where this child was hit by what was essentially a crate of nanites. And the nanites got out, tried to figure out what human DNA was, and couldn't figure it out, so they just kind of put it together in a vaguely humanoid shape. Couldn't figure out what was skin, what was supposed to be bone. So the gas mask the child was wearing was now fused to the child's face.
Okay.
And the entire episode is this child chasing after a group of refugees during the Blitzkrieg. And it keeps tapping into radios, phones, and basically anything with a speaker. And all you hear is, "Mummy!
I'm coming
Mommy!
to get you."
I'm coming for you, Mummy!" And it's crazy. Ugh.
Lovely.
That show gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Right?
Like, not scared per se, but ugh. Alright, anyway.
2 words for you. Weeping angels.
Weeping Angels, yeah. No. That's a different kind of ugh.
Right?
So, that one's done. Tobias, you're up.
Channel positive energy to hurt the undead.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah. Will saves are for 3. No.
That is for the top one. Oh, actually, it's a 13 save.
Yes.
Okay.
Currently, because my wisdom's down.
They have channel resist.
Oh, they suck. And if there's another one within 30 feet of me, it also...
No. It's just those 3. Okay, so the top one does save, the other 2 do not. Saving negates?
No, half. So
Saving
they take
crap.
3.
However, one of them, with a loud scream, and Tobias, you specifically recognize this scream.
I do.
It's just a screaming wail that sounds like the girl that was inside your head. The first one.
You're the one that gave me a mind spike of danger. Ah! Die.
Alright. Tobias, are you doing anything else?
Oh, is that one dead?
Yeah. The one in front of you just disappears after screaming.
They're all dead.
Shut up.
Technically correct.
Newly dead again. I will
During the
move
bombing
over-
of Britain, yes.
I will move over to my dagger.
Whoa.
Deceptive, yes. Very perceptive of you.
No, wait, re-dead is a whole different issue.
Okay, so Tobias, did you say that they can be damaged with non-magical weapons? Or they can't?
I did not say that. I said it's a bad idea. Not magic weapon. Bad idea.
Bad idea, but not ineffective.
I'm not 100% sure.
Alright, well, that's all I got. So I'm gonna stab this one with an S-stock.
You'll find out soon enough, I think. Ooh,
Hello.
if only you could crit. You definitely hit, but could you crit? No.
I don't know. I
Actually
see
looking
green
it up
numbers.
right now. Just to make sure. Well, your attack actually passes right through it,
Uh-oh.
seemingly to no effect.
Well, shit.
Doing anything else?
I don't
Ah, not
think
good.
so. I think I just have to... Let's see.
Do you
Does...
have the spell Holy Weapon? Do you have Holy Water? Do you have anything that can make your weapon magical or some type of religious reliquary?
Nope.
Totally need to carry holy water on our next excursion.
I can cast Spark at it.
Could,
It doesn't
on your
sound like
next
it's
turn.
gonna do much.
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Whoop, Zira.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It's your turn, Zira.
Oh, then my
I-
turn order's fucked.
No, it's not. I hit the next button when I was already on your character.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
That was me being dumb.
Well, I guess we'll swing at this thing. And where's the attack? There we go. That shit.
Well, one attack whiffs, and then the other attack passes right through it, seemingly to no effect.
Lovely.
Nudki, you're up.
Let's see. Trying to think of things. Because obviously physical shit ain't working.
Correct.
Luckily,
Pew,
you're a
pew.
spellcaster.
Right. And I also have things.
You are the party's blaster.
Well, that was me.
I don't think
Okay.
Create Pit is going to
Yes.
work in this instance.
No.
No more pits.
One other thing you did get from Tobias is that they do have the ability of flight. Pit is not going to work here.
Right. I'm going to make one more attempt at Acid Splash on this one.
Okay.
Because I know I whiffed on the last one.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, I was gonna roll your mischance, but
Don't need
that
it.
was another whiff. Are you moving, and is Artemis doing anything?
Since physical shit won't be able to do anything, he can't do shit.
Can't he
Said
cast?
that Artemis has minor magic. Do they work as cantrips, or do they work, or yeah, basic magic? Do they work as cantrips, or do they work as spell slots?
One per day.
Okay. So, Vi.
Okay. And just to make sure Tammara doesn't have magic weapon.
No.
Like the spell magic weapon? Okay.
No.
And small creatures don't have to make a roll to go across this?
Correct.
Or we just have to not fail?
No, medium creatures just have to not fail. Small creatures do not have to roll.
Okay. In
Yeah.
which case... Way... Oh god, they're everywhere.
The one in front of you is dead, though. The one in
Yeah.
front of you is actually just a bit of soot on the floor.
Yeah, I couldn't see shit from over there. It was just this tight little tube. Like,
Was
well,
it-
I better move out here. Oh shit. Well, they're definitely within 30 feet, so
Right?
I'm going to the one above her.
Okay. That's a miss.
Boo. Wah, wah.
Which one? Why am I having such a difficult?
Because reasons.
Exactly that.
Oh, it's because the light is fucking with it. Alright, so the one in front of Azira is going to give her another slap. Not charging this time, though, so it doesn't get extras. Does a 12 hit your touch?
No.
Okay. And then it is going to... Ah!
Hello, phone.
iPhone.
Friend is calling. I will have to poke him on Telegram and tell him that I am busy.
How dare he?
You know who hasn't made an appearance? Your chair.
Yeah, oddly enough. And now that you said
Yep.
something,
Frank
Exactly.
is actually unlocked right now on purpose. Anyway, so Shadow Child is going to then move 5-foot step there. The other one's turn.
I'm not very tinky without
Guessing
my
a
armor.
4 does not hit you.
Oh, that will work though. Yep, that won't hit.
You can't be very tanky against touch attacks, anyways.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And then that will take a 5-foot step toward Vi.
oh really now?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
It's going after Caster. Tobias.
Okay.
It's too
Oh
smart.
yeah, because they would be intelligent, wouldn't they?
I'm gonna throw my awesome magic dagger of wounding and returning at a shadow. Oh,
Okay.
I might actually hit, even with a -4. Throwing it at
Yeah, you hit.
yeah.
Yay! You did it.
Now, they're immune to bleeding, but
It still
Hey.
takes 2 points of damage. Yay! And it didn't like go by and like hit Nuki in the eye socket and kill her. And
Nope.
Yay.
Yeah,
So,
good.
2 points of damage. Yay, I'm done.
Okay. That one is dead. Tammara, you're up.
Don't. What you should do
I-
is full defensive if you're being attacked because that adds dodge.
Yeah, looks like they're not attacking me anymore, but I also don't really have anything else to do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Full defense.
Okay.
Nope, now they're
Zero.
attacking your squishies.
Yeah.
Can't help.
Punch
Yeah,
them harder.
We need to find you magic items.
Defend harder.
Yeah, moving into your tile isn't gonna really help you. But I can take another pair of swings and actually
Oh.
hit this time.
Damn.
Maybe.
And you do hit!
Yay!
So that one just ceases to exist altogether.
Yeah.
Is that because the 9 damage was enough, or are you accounting the crit? Because I don't think you can crit shadows.
Oh, yeah, that's true, isn't it?
don't
However,
know.
the 9 damage is still enough. No, you can't crit undead unless it specifically says that you can.
Right.
You can crit undead. That's common mistake. We keep having
We've
that
had
one.
this discussion
Yeah.
before.
We have, haven't we?
The
Yep.
shadows are the tricky one.
Yeah, because the
Right.
shadows don't really have a weak spot you can target unless they've got a core floating inside them.
Exactly. The shadows are the tricky one.
Yeah,
We've
undead
established
still
that
have weak points.
skeletons and zombies can be hit on joints and stuff like that.
Yep.
Well, let's take a look.
But a
So
shadow.
physical body. Immune to all non-magical attack forms.
Oh. See, when I last leveled,
Actually,
I thought
I'm
about
not seeing anything that says they cannot be crit for incorporeal creatures.
Yeah, it's the they might have a template, something like that. Pathfinder critical. Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna say they can be crit because
Immune
it does not say
and
in...
undead traits, whatever undead traits give, right?
Undead traits don't give them benefits against criticals.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. I mean, it makes sense, but incorporeal.
Anyhow. Moving right along, regardless of whether or not it can be crit, 9 damage is
dead.
enough to kill it anyway. So, Zira, you are done. Nudki, you are up. 2 have vanished. The second one is another familiar scream. And
To me?
then it poofs out of existence. No, to Tobias.
Okay. So I'm gonna try a thing. Slightly different.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that doesn't hit.
Oops.
No. Doing anything else?
Kind of locked in movement wise. Nope.
Okay, bye.
Okay. I'm getting mixed results
However,
on the critical thing, but we won't worry about
really
it right
quick.
now.
Nuki, what were you doing for that ranged attack?
So remember that robe I got?
Oh, with the needles?
Oh, you were using one of the magic needles.
Trying
Nice.
to.
However, that does impose an attack of opportunity.
Son of a bitch.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
that hits your touch. You take 1 point of strength damage.
It hits my everything.
Yeah. All right, now you're up by.
Okay.
So
Yes,
how do I
weird
report
things
strength damage?
when I search specifically for people talking about like incorporeal and critical and whatever, you see a whole bunch of stuff saying immune to critical hits and precision-based damage. However, if you go to the Legacy Pathfinder rule set on Aeon PRD, it is not in there. That's just the weirdest shit. I don't know where people are getting this, but ugh.
Yeah, how do you crit a ghost, or in this case, a shadow?
Yeah, like that's the weird part. Like, how do you manage to do that? But there, I
Well,
can't find
again,
any
that's an
entry.
argument of rules as written versus rules as intended.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I can't find anything either way. It's really weird. It's like it was forgotten. People are pulling up rules from D&D 3, maybe.
Perhaps.
I tend to do that sometimes.
Yep.
I am also
5-foot step away, and
I'm also guilty of doing that.
Like the light thing. Like, wait, what has light ever gone out when you cast another one? Come on! Apparently, it's been a thing for 10 fucking years.
yeah, apparently.
Well, shit.
Well,
That is a
shit.
miss, by.
Damn it.
Bruh.
She doesn't like ghosts. She's decided this now.
Tammara doesn't like
Who
them
knew
either.
both?
Zap.
That one is
Just
down.
don't zap over this way, that's all I'm saying.
Zap over this way? Okay.
Go away! I'll stab you with my dagger.
Stick him with the pointy end.
That's right. Kinda like... That'll hit.
So that's 1 strength damage.
That'll hit everything.
Aha, I found it. It's under conditions, not under the monster template.
Weird.
Okay.
If their incorporeal creatures are immune to all non-magic attack forms, take half damage from magic weapons, spells, spell-like effects, supernatural, take full damage from other incorporeal creatures. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Half damage for magic weapons, too.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't even say the crit stuff here either. What the hell? What is this garbage?
Oh, yeah, even when hit by spells or magic weapons, it only takes half.
Yeah,
Okay. No, from a corporeal source.
yeah, from a corporeal source. Incorporeal versus incorporeal, they take full damage.
Yeah, because they're phased together.
Hmm.
But are they really?
Anyhow,
Is it my turn?
yes.
Get away from me! 5-foot step back. Throw dagger again.
That is going to whiff.
No!
Swoosh.
Tammara, you're up.
Hmm.
Someone come save me.
No, it's not gonna be tomorrow. She's just gonna.
And Zira, you're on deck.
I guess she'll just look around, see if there's anything going on in the room. Let me do perception.
Oh my god.
Wait, so is one actually chasing Tobias down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes! Save me!
Is Tammara seriously not?
Why'd you
doing
piss it
that?
off?
She can't do
Nothing
anything right now.
Tammara's turn right now, you are on deck.
Huh?
I was saying it's your turn right now, and Finder is on deck.
Okay.
As in, Finder is next.
I just moved to the
Thank
middle
you
of the
for
room
letting
and
me know, though.
did a perception check.
You're welcome. Perception check. The only thing that really stands out in the room is the scrawling on the blackboard. Doesn't really appear to be anything going on. There don't appear to be any other critters jumping out of the woodwork, and both of the automatons are inactive.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Well,
Zira, you're up. Nude key on deck.
yeah, that's fine. Scoot past that. Come whizzing by. And fling a pick at its face.
Okay.
Yay! Maybe that hits.
That'll hit.
And do 5 points of damage.
And that one, too, dissipates into nothing but a smudge on the floor.
Yay.
You did it.
Yeah, see, I was actually kind of hoping you would miss because I had a really fun scene in my head of Zira coming whizzing past, swinging at it, and doing the badass spin. Later look by and might have
Nothing
hit
happened.
the legs, just it doesn't care if you hit its legs because it's a shadow. But, you know,
Anyway. Good job. You guys defeated the shadow.
Yay!
Yay.
But the last scream is one that you do not recognize, Tobias.
Okay. So 2 of them wrote journals. I think 2 of the shadows that we killed, right? Or at least one of them did, because I recognize the scream. And one of them, maybe there's a journal that one wrote that we didn't find yet.
Could be.
Maybe that's where she's going. Now let's go look at the blackboard and read the thing.
Could
I
you?
guess. I guess. Let's go read the blackboard thingy.
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, go read more things, Tobias.
And find a way to disable these 2 automatons.
There are plenty of desks here and a couple of chairs. Or,
Yeah,
well,
chair leg
there's
or
2
something.
chairs for each desk.
Grab a chair, smash it, with some of the chair legs in the automatons.
Okay. It's going to take a little bit of time to smash up the chairs, but you are able to do it.
You're 0. Break this. Thank you. Done.
Maybe
Appropriate.
10, 15 minutes.
Also, can you imagine if, like, whatever pompous ass actually controls these automatons says, "Where are my robots?" And they're all just quietly clanking in a corner because they've been locked.
You just see like steam and smoke start coming out of them, and all you hear is boom, 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 boom. You're like, what the hell is that?
I think that would be your robots.
That would be your robots. And meanwhile, this golden glow surrounds Tobias as he goes level up, level up, level up, level up. Ding, 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 ding.
Level 20, epic skills gained.
You single-handedly defeated, 15, challenge rating 12, golems.
Anyway, so as you guys look at the blackboard, it looks like it is some kind of arcane script. Somebody had been working on a formula of some sort for a spell that they didn't quite grasp.
So that's a spellcraft check?
That would be actually Knowledge Arcana, or because of a few keywords that you're finding in here, you could also use Knowledge Plane.
Knowledge Arcana is higher here.
Ooh,
What I want to do is just run over to the board, right? 3 plus triangle minus upside down smiley. Be like,
you
that's the answer.
you feel like you are onto something, Tobias, but you're not quite there.
Requires
However,
first,
Wait
I will let you write it down.
okay. Yeah.
So
just-
effectively, he's got an inkling as to what this was supposed to be, but there's still a
Yes.
piece missing.
yes,
I have a blank
essentially.
spell book I can write this down in. I guess I will
Let
do.
me see how many pages that's going to take for you. In just a moment.
She's only like a page per level.
Oh,
Which is silly. You only need one word and it's fireball.
Exactly.
not quite. So, Tobias, are you ready for this?
Just fireball.
You're gonna make me actually write it down? Yes,
It
I'm
is
ready.
9 pages.
Oh,
Jesus.
9 pages.
Oh man.
This is a big spell.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'll spend 10, 15 minutes writing this down.
How
Double,
fast
triple
do you
check it.
freaking write?
I'll consult my colleagues of the arcane arts here. You know, does this look right? Does this look like that? Am I right down there? Yeah. Make sure all three of us agree.
There's
Alright.
not enough fireball.
It's going to take you about an hour to write it down.
Probably take me a while.
But-
Yeah.
You are able to get it all into your spellbook.
Okay.
Pick my
And what I would like you to do is go ahead and write down something that alludes to spell that we found in the School of Aurori.
All right. 9 pages of unfinished.
Unfinished.
Spell found in School of.
You figure it's probably going to take you about 3 weeks of study to figure out how to.
I typed it in my notebox, but then nothing appeared in my notebox.
What? Take a look.
I'll try again. 9 pages of spell. Sorry. There, I think that worked that time.
Yeah, sometimes it wants you to give it a sec after selecting the field to actually process that, oh, you want to change that. Okay.
Yeah. Change something in the field, yeah.
Where'd you put it?
Under notes.
There it is. Okay. Oh, it did it twice.
So it is there more than once. Okay.
That's fine. Anyway. So,
There. Now I see it.
you figure that's going to take you 3 weeks of study, roughly. However, as you start getting more study into it, you might be able to find a library that is more along the lines of what this spell is supposed to be, and it will knock that down to 1 week of study.
Mhm.
I.e., you find the right books and you make quicker progress.
Okay.
Cool. So, there doesn't appear to be anything else out of the ordinary in here. On the desk, however, actually, take that back. On the desk, however, there are a few notes from what appears to be one of the teachers.
Hold
my
up in
help?
front of Tammara's face. Read that. Read the notes.
Why do I have to read?
I read the last 2 journal entries, and I still have a.
Fine. I will grab the papers and read them.
As you read through it, I need a will save.
Ta-da! There it is.
You're not supposed to fail the will save, though.
Oh no.
I feel bad now.
Oh no.
I feel bad. Because I would have done so much better.
She told you.
Alright, well. Wait, it was 1d4 when you passed, right, Tobias?
You gave me half
Or was
damage.
it 1d12?
It was 1d4, and then you gave me half damage if I passed.
Okay. Alright, so
Just-
as...
Oh.
Yay.
Oh, well, okay then. This is much less invasive than Tobias was. You were apparently more open to the idea. But you feel just this psychic shock as claw-like fingers grasp into your mind.
No.
And suddenly, you are overwhelmed by the feeling that the school must always push progress forward. And to do that, there always has to be a scapegoat. So, Tammara, in
Kind of like
your
a
opinion,
promising young urchin.
Tammara,
Uh-huh.
who in this party needs to be that scapegoat so that the rest of the party can survive and thrive?
Fuck.
That's a tricky one. Zira is definitely out of the race because she does a lot of damage. Tobias keeps us alive. So it'd probably be up to Vitalis or Nidki.
Obviously not yourself, because you're the tank.
Can I take the cheap way out and say Nidki's Eidolon?
Yes!
No. Because you are well aware that the Eidolon belongs to the caster.
And the caster would not be happy. I still have a create pit left.
True.
And I am not above not using it on my party.
On the other hand, I might become an ice cube. I'm gonna go with Nudki.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So, Tammara, you being overwhelmed with this thought that the progress of the school must always push forward, you fully and righteously believe that Nudki needs to be that scapegoat. So, Nudki, you are suddenly accosted by your Gnoll. Mara, I apologize, I am going to take control of your character for just a couple moments.
Uh-oh.
Nudki, you are grabbed by the shirt collar and shaken.
I'm sorry.
Your
Jump on the
Gnoll
knoll!
suddenly does not seem themselves.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tail slap the knoll.
Is this a Gnoll mating ritual?
Nudki, does a 16 beat your CMD?
CMD? Yes.
Okay. You are shaken about, thrown to the ground, and then berated before your... And I will let the Eidolon attack.
I don't think it'll do much.
Before your Eidolon can get in there. But you hear this otherworldly voice that sounds like Tammara's mixed with a very elderly woman that God, who... I keep forgetting her name. Not the gym teacher, but the headmistress from Madeline.
Oh, yes. Trunchbull?
No, Trunchbull was the gym teacher.
I thought she was the headmistress.
She did play the ball, didn't she? But anyway, and she is just laying into you, telling you that it is your place to be lower than everyone else, to raise them higher. Why can't you just understand this? Why can't you just cope with it?
Can I sweep the leg yet?
I'm sorry.
Sweep the leg!
Anyone who wants to act on Tammara is allowed to, and Tammara, anytime that an attack connects, you are allowed to make a new will save.
Sweep the leg!
Unfortunately, that does not pass Tammara's CMD. So on to round 2.
Actually, it should hit it. It's at 18.
Oh, that hits your CMD? It's at 18 right now. Okay, so go ahead and roll a will save then.
Also, potentially knocking Tammara prone. Because my intent was a trip.
And Tammara, that does not make the will save. But you are prone.
I just feel so bad.
Now imagine an old lady voice coming out of Tobias.
Right?
I don't think Tammara's mother approves of your relationship.
So I should be doing a CMB roll for Artemis?
Yes.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
No. Is anybody else in on this?
Dogpile the Tammara.
And again, attacks just have to connect. You don't actually have to do any damage, they just have to connect.
I will move all the way around to here for next turn. That's about the best I can do this round.
Okay.
And bring my light with me.
Nope.
No.
Don't dagger me.
Yeah,
Now Tammara is wrestling around with the kobold on the floor, still screaming
Excellent.
obscenities.
If you're gonna yell at anybody, yell at me.
I think you're supposed to take on a date first before you get to this part.
Is Artemis... No, Artemis tried the combat maneuver. So is anybody else trying anything? This is round 2.
I could attempt to pin.
You could.
I'm assuming Nudkey can't really do much of
That's
anything.
not gonna be
Nudki, you're able to respond. You still have full control of your character.
Okay.
Tammara is the only one that is being controlled right
Would I have any negatives?
now. No, only the regular natives of being grappled.
Okay.
To
Thing
get
on that-
ungrappled, you make a combat maneuver defense, right? So. Or
Combat
escape artist
maneuver
check.
to reverse the grapple, or an escape artist to leave it.
Actually, yeah, how does that work? If somebody is grappling somebody else and gets tripped, what happens to the grappled person?
They both
I suppose.
tripped.
Yeah, they would either both be tripped, or the person that is grappled would have a chance of escape artist. And no, that is not going to overcome.
Yeah, I kind of
So
figured that.
Tobias, you said you wanted to try something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Grab the gnoll by the mane. Try to pull her
Okay.
off.
Combat maneuver.
Yeah, I'm trying to roll it. Not let me roll it. There it is.
He's getting laggy.
I clicked the button.
Did you get a result yet? Because I'm not seeing one on my side.
Nope.
I'm not seeing one.
No.
I clicked the button again. I'm getting nothing. It says, where is it? Let's try that. There we go.
There you
There we go. Hello.
That'll do it. Okay,
hope so.
so Tammara, you have another will save.
Please will yourself out of this.
It would help if it wasn't -1.
That is enough.
Finally.
So as Tobias is pulling you off of Nudkey, you just feel that grasping hand let go of your mind. And you have this vague memory of yelling about something, throwing a child to the ground, and something about the school must succeed.
And in general, just being a total bitch.
Right.
No, you don't
Especially
even
for
recall
party.
that.
Well, I mean,
Children is bad.
Tammara's a gnoll, so
Shut up.
So how is she going to react to that, and then realizing that she's grabbing hold of Nuki?
I would still have a hold of Nuki right now.
Essentially, Tobias is pulling you off of Nudki at this moment in time where you are suddenly coming to.
Okay. I suppose her reaction would probably be confusion. What happens?
That would be where I let go when I noticed that she's herself.
What happened? Last thing I can remember clearly is finishing the fight.
Read the papers that were on the desk over there and decided that he looked like a good mate for you and doing something about it.
What?
Wow, that's an interpretation.
Gnolls are aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Now
You
everybody chill.
ran over,
Don't
yelled
play
at
punch with
Nuki,
your
and
head.
threw her to the ground.
Oh my god. Nuki,
We're calling her
I'm sorry.
bad name. And a useless student, right? If student was in there somewhere.
The papers must have done something to me.
That
Nuki,
I
I'm sorry.
wouldn't stay in place.
And this is why we let Tobias read things.
Okay, I've learned the lesson. I will read the next thing again.
It might hurt Tobias, but you've
How
also
much-
resisted it every time.
Much easier to stop than Tammara is, too.
Tomorrow we'll
Yeah.
offer to hug Nuki.
But
Hi, Tiger.
at this time, I would like everybody to roll a perception check.
Oh boy. Blow all my 20s already? Because I've rolled quite a few today.
Oh. Wow, everyone
We
except
have a
me.
lot of good perception checks.
I'm
So,
very glad that I rolled Artemis's perception.
uh-huh. Nearly everybody, except for Tammara and Nudke, recognize
They're busy being intimate.
They're busy being intimate. Tammara is checking on her baby. But nearly everyone recognizes a figure leading back out of the room.
What?
And
How'd they get in here?
it looks like a small weasel.
Fucking weasel?
No, it's a fur
And-
tube.
It starts bounding across the bridge that you guys made, and then heads south.
Follow that weasel.
What about the loots?
You guys can loot. I'm gonna follow the weasel.
What are you gonna loot off an incorporeal being?
Yeah, they are smudges on the ground now, Tobias.
Well, obviously they might have killed things in here that had the leak, and they didn't pick it up because they're incorporeal. So that they're maybe they have victims somewhere that have.
If I lose sight of it, I'm gonna track it.
Zira, it seems to be waiting at the next door, toward the end of the hall.
Are we gonna go follow the Zira and the weasel? Everybody, yes.
I need to change
Dude.
my armor back on. Well, I need to
It's
get
a
across
smart
first.
thing. I don't know what it is, but it's smart.
Tomorrow will be along in about 5 minutes then.
I have to get across the bridge first.
Then take off one suit of armor that takes a minute. Then put on another suit of armor that takes like 5 minutes.
And this way, right?
So that's wrong.
Yes, to the south. Or no, sorry, to the south, not to the
South.
east. West.
Oh, there we go.
And as soon as you get within like 30 feet of it, it starts scampering off again. And heads
Chase
in this
mode
direction.
activate. They're on all fours following it.
Chase mode activated.
Scrabble, scrabble, scrabble.
What did we
Yeah.
do with the one guy that you subdued, by the way?
We let him go.
Oh, he just straight up left.
Yeah, we told
Okay.
him to get the hell out.
I was pretty sure that was the case. Wanted to be absolutely sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
told him
yeah,
to
we-
get out, and he was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
We busted his friends up so badly, I think none of us were like, he might come back. No, he's not coming back. He is running for his fucking life.
He might tell others where we are, but he's like, nope, not going there.
Yeah, you kids have
They
fun.
slaughtered
I'm not messing with
everyone
that.
in 3 turns.
But it seems to stop at the headmaster's door and then disappears.
Uh-huh.
It's the headmaster's.
Tammara needs to change then if we're gonna go in there.
Next time. Pathfinder.
However, yeah, I was gonna say, however, we are 15 minutes till 9. This could shape up to be a very lengthy encounter.
And
So-
this is the encounter we want to be fresh for.
Yeah.
So, do we want to... I know this is an hour prior to actual game end,
It's fine.
but do we want to do this encounter? Like, have you guys do your long rest back in the kitchen, do this encounter, and then be finished with this area, or, well, near finished. Depends on how you do it.
We still got
Or-
the basement.
Do we want to save this encounter for the next session?
I think considering the people present and potential restrictions, we may want to save this for next time.
Yes, we may end up having to cut it short.
Okay.
Also, I think
So-
the original plan was to go till 9.
Oh wait, yeah, it was to go till 9, not... I'm being dumb. Anyway, so that will be the stream for this evening then. And when we come back, we will resolve whether you guys... Actually, let's resolve that now. That little bit. Do you guys want to go back to the kitchen, do your long rest, and then come back fresh?
Seems
Well, if
like
our
a good
intention
idea.
is, if our intention
Well,
is to come confront the headmaster next, then that sounds like a yes.
We also have a long... Oh, wait, you're doing the level up after this.
Correct.
Oh, okay. As I was going to say, if we're doing a long break, that's a good time to get the level up done as well.
I think we'll be leveling up after we leave the school.
Yeah.
Obviously, out of character, I don't really want to do this, but Zira's instinct is to go rushing right in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to get tackled if she tries to do that.
You just like zap her in the knees with your ice attack, you know?
Yeah. Your casters aren't prepared. Back the fuck down.
I'm ready. I'm all we need.
I will specifically aim one of the needles from my cloak at your knees.
Channeling SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
does anyone have a sleep spell?
There is one other thing. I apologize. I
Uh-oh.
forgot about this detail. When you were back in the scullery, since you guys did investigate the room, underneath the floorboards, next to the corpse, was also another key.
Oh.
A key! Yes, we would want the key. Maybe the key will let us in this door.
Yeah.
Definitely want key. Definitely.
I'm gonna eat a dolphin.
Don't eat a dolphin. Why are you eating a dolphin?
Oh, you're gonna
Good
pet
luck
a
trying
dolphin.
to eat a dolphin. It's probably going to try and screw you first.
Multiplicity, one of my favorite movies. You know, when you make a copy of a copy, it's not quite as well sharp as the original.
Yeah. I like pita. Pita good.
Yeah.
Shoves it in wallet, puts it in pocket. So let's go ahead. Are we stopping Zira from charging into the door?
Yes.
Yes.
First things first. Okay. Zira, has that been resolved, or is Zira going to fight it?
Is Zira gonna listen to us?
Zero, we need to
The
prepare.
rational part of her head will prevail, but you're gonna have to give her a minute to cool off.
I can help with that.
Can I
If
do
we're
a
doing long
concentrated
rest.
web spell and focus it entirely on her?
Zero, what if we give you something sharp?
You should go cut a piece
Yeah,
off the
actually,
minute. Make
you
it
know what we
eat.
could do? We could go back to the kitchen because I bet there's a bunch of knives in there.
Ooh, yes, yes.
And there are all those bodies that we want to deal with while they're warm.
Yup. Especially while they're warm.
You still have dinner
Alright,
there, too.
Dara will take
Insane.
the long rest preparing all those tasty bodies. I'll
Yeah,
do
you're
it out
not-
of your line of sight, human.
Yeah,
don't-
just around the
She's
corner.
doing it in the scullery.
Don't even mention butchering humanoid bodies in front of.
Alright, so while the kitchen can be very well protected, because there's only 2 ways into it, and both ways have very sturdy door frames, there aren't actually any proper beds in here. So you will have to use camping supplies.
Drag them from the dormitory?
Could do.
Dormitory is also
complicated.
creepy.
I'm gonna use
And
our
your
camping
point is?
supplies, I think.
But
This whole
suffice
place
to say, you are able
gone
to
for
make
good or there to
yourself...
stay?
Stop. You are able to make yourselves comfortable. You are able to make a very well prepared meal. And you will be able to take an additional hit die, return an additional hit die in health. Also, for those of you that do have status damage,
Yeah.
you gain an additional replenished point of status damage.
Yeah.
If we have more than one type
And-
of status damage, do they both heal or does
You
just
may
one?
choose. You may choose.
Yeah, when the damage heals, you just pick a point to get rid of, so...
Yep.
Unless it's caused by a certain effect that says otherwise.
Bye-bye strength damage.
Bye bye wisdom damage.
I didn't
I
have
wisdom
that.
damage too because I had a odd number on strength, so it's still good.
So, in all, you have whatever your Constitution modifier +1 you get back in hit die. So you roll that many of your hit die to regain HP. Also, you have a total of 2 status points that you can redeem.
Yeah.
And you have a +1 on fortitude saves for 24 hours.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I don't know if that's gonna make a big difference anywhere, but
Can't
we
hurt.
will
Boss fight, hint, hint.
definitely put that in there for now.
Right.
Right. So that is the end for tonight. Do you guys have any feedback or suggestions?
I like hitting things.
Yes, we know you like hitting.
I didn't want to be
More
mean to
for-
Nutki.
Feedback would be.
Got a feeling Nuki's going to be weary of Tammara for a bit.
I feel like the mimics should have had some substantial treasure, and maybe the shadows might have had something. Though they could have been left like I said, wherever they killed something because they're incorporeal. So we might have like wandered down a hall and found a body of one of the bandits or the pirates or whatever that was stripped by the other player by their their own comrades. But you might want to put some random bodies in places because the shadows killed them.
Okay. Yeah, the original story on that room, and actually that does bring up a good point, considering the story, is that when they started exploring this area, they actually did go check out the classroom. But the Shadow Children killed one of their number. They just left him there and boarded up the place. So yes, I should have had a body in there, and I apologize for that.
Okay.
In fact, we can retcon that. Say that it was just one of the scavengers.
That makes the most sense. It's the easiest way to deal with it, and just you go. But like he could have been in another room because they're incorporeal. They don't necessarily need to stay in the particular area. So I don't know why bordering up the doorway would have done him any good versus shadows either. So that's weird.
It wouldn't have. But here's the thing. Apparently, they just stay in that room anyway.
Yeah.
They didn't actually have to board up the room, but it made them.
But they didn't know that. But
Yeah.
boarding up the room also wouldn't have done them any good. But
True.
Keeps them from going in.
what are they gonna do? Drunken walk in there? You know, like when they're in their cups or grog. I'm gonna go wander off into the room with the shadows.
Oh, fight the shadows! I got this.
Sounds like a great plan.
Well, not that
Spoilers.
smart.
I mean, we know they're not that smart, but I mean, they're smarter
Spoilers.
than
He
that.
didn't have it yet.
That does remind me, weren't we going to find something else when we had all 3 of the puzzle pieces? And weren't those notes the
Yeah.
3rd piece?
Yeah.
That one's from a teacher,
Which
though,
is
not
why-
from a student.
Which is why the
familiar.
The
Weasel.
key?
yes, the weasel has led you off somewhere to a
Mhm.
final location.
Ooh.
To a
Actually,
final
the
destination.
teacher's note, I will admit, was an extra note.
Hmm.
So I kind of alluded to what you're going to get on the last note, but I felt like there should be more stuff in the classroom.
Mhm.
So that was added in, and unfortunately, Tammara took the full force of that.
I feel so bad.
Not just tomorrow.
Nude key got thrown around.
I'm
Like
sorry.
I said, she's gonna be weary of tomorrow for a bit, because
Tomorrow loves her
No, man.
kobolds.
Apparently, she wants to make love to the kobold.
that's not what she was doing.
How do you know you didn't let it get far enough?
Make love to them while telling them they're useless.
Exactly.
For one thing, telling the useless.
Degradation is part of the
another-
Maybe I
Yes.
don't know.
Deprecation is a kink.
Yeah, no kink shaming.
Simply put, she does not have that kink. She's
All
too
right.
precious for kink.
So good suggestions, Tobias. Was there anybody else that had any suggestions or feedback?
Mm,
And hey,
It was
parts
fun.
you liked are also considered feedback.
I liked being, useful for a fight.
Spooky shadow children.
And I noticed that Tobias didn't notice he was wearing his dunce cap for the majority of the thing afterwards.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I just didn't comment on it. I mean, what am I gonna say?
He's just
Stop.
gonna get used to it at this point.
yeah.
It's not my idea was
Possibility.
bad. My
Listen,
idea was brilliant.
Shouldn't he might not notice it's there at all?
My idea was brilliant. It's just someone's execution of my idea was bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
In all seriousness, though, Vi really did want to kick that thing on top of the mimic.
Yeah.
She wouldn't keep trying otherwise.
Yeah, I was having you guys make a strength 15 check 3 times.
Yep. Didn't
And
make
they-
it.
We just
And they were
suck.
rolling twos.
We just suck.
And,
I didn't,
yeah,
I didn't even think about the fact I could just pick it up once I was large.
that's true. Hell, you could have picked up the other oven next to it when you were large.
And funk.
We just suck.
Yeah, it happens.
Return to the bonk damage.
Alright, folks. Well, that looks like that's the end of our stream for tonight and the end of our game then. So, for the Ragebat Plays viewers, we will be back on Monday. And for people watching out for Lance, I think you'll be back Monday too, as well, right?
Yep, for streams, and then I have 2 videos every day.
Yep.
What kind of videos?
Cataclysm,
Just
Dark
push
Days
it.
Ahead, and right now the other game I'm playing is Trackmania.
So thank you everyone for watching, and players, thank you for participating tonight. Everybody to their corners, and I hope everyone has a good evening and a good weekend.
Indeed. Have a good one.
So yeah.
Actually, I have my
Yay.
new